All right, guys, feel free to please join on the panel. How are you guys? We are starting now. We just started live. Let's have a chat. Let's have a chat. Let's have a chat. Monashi, how are you? It's been a while. It's good to have you here. Yeah, guys, feel free to request and join the panel. Let's have a chat here and there. Yeah, Monashi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
It's been a while, eh? What's going on? Where have you been? Monashi, you Monashi. Okay, guys, feel free to request and come up on the panel. Let's have a chat. Let's have a chat. Come, let's have this chat together. Oh, Jade, you always on and off these days. Are you okay? Been on and off lately. Yay.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you. Oh, this whole time. Yes, what do
No,
you
what?
say?
No. I said it's been a while. Where have you been?
It's been hectic with school and all of that. So I've been doing I've been busy with my studies here and there. Also, been having network problems. So sometimes I actually wanted to join the live, and then we find out that same time something happens, and I'm like, you know what, next time. I really wanted. I saw the argument about the whole surname thing. I really wanted to be there for that one. I don't wanna lie. That would have been so funny.
No, it's okay. At least you're here now. There's been a lot of beautiful conversations that we've had in the last couple of weeks. So yeah, you don't miss. Now we're talking about this today. I'm sure you see this, you hear this a lot. You watch, you see them on social media when some of these ladies are posing and whatnot they're doing, and you just know. So I want to hear from people today, even from the ladies themselves. What are thirst trap? When you say thirst trap, what is it? What is it exactly?
Yeah, I think people need to address that. Is it an intentional thing? Does someone post a video so they can distract people, or is it just them just posting because they love how they look?
Do you think it's intentional though? Do you think when people post that they really know what's gonna happen, or they're just posting freely? I mean, they're just expressing themselves, right? Is that how to
I have
say
a
it? They're
friend
expressing themselves.
with ladies. I won't talk because I'm not sure. I'll be judging. But I have a friend that specializes in posting their straps intentionally to get more views. Honestly, if you check his account
At
is
least
full
you
of
have.
death threats. So
Oh, is it a guy?
it's a guy. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying with ladies, I don't know. No, I think so, but then I don't have a personal experience of like a girl saying I'm intentionally posting a death trap. But with a guy, I do. Like the guy
So
literally,
what does the
that's
guy
the
post? What does the guy post?
like the thing of like showing the jawline, like Bryson Tiller vibes in the thing. You know those slow
Okay.
walks, smiling. You know what? Yeah, like or like flexing. You know he exercises, so he has a good physique. You know the common things.
Okay, I
So
didn't know
for
this
him,
about guys. Okay, you see now, I'm happy. I'm happy I put that up there. Okay, so guys also deliberately do this. Hmm.
yeah, I know they get views from it. The- Like if you check the girl fan base, like this guy just grew off just the straps. Right now he has 7K followers. He's only following 23 people.
Somebody's asking for his account handle. They want to confirm something. And it's a
Uh,
lady asking. You want to see those jaw lines you're talking about?
I think it's Shay. I think that's the thing. Yeah, but basically, him. I'm just saying him. I'm just saying him because he's my friend, and I know like he does it intentionally. So that's the only reason I'm making a comment. But girls, I feel like it's intentional, but at the same time, I'm not 100% sure because sometimes I what I've noticed sometimes it starts off genuine, and then they see that there's a market, and then it moves
And then
to being something
they
else.
start continuing. Yeah, starting that in those markets. No, you're very correct. Bubbles, how are you?
Me.
Bubbles, are you here? Ooh, do we have Bubbles here? We're
Hi.
struggling. We can't hear you. I don't know if you're speaking.
Can you hear me now?
Aha, exactly. I've been waiting for that voice, winner.
Hi, how is everybody?
We are all good. But yeah, I like the way you sound. I'm sure it's not a thirst trap too.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so what's the topic? Do you think women know it? Yeah, well, we do. We do know. Even that V line you guys
So you
show.
do.
Yeah, hi. Yes, we do know. We do know. We do.
But why
And it's not
don't?
like it's a
So okay,
problem
why?
as much as guys. Okay, what's the question?
So I'm saying, what are some of the things that women do that are thirst trap?
Ooh, child. Now I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Mhm.
What? I think maybe like showing off their bodies, taking pictures of boobs, as like usually things that men like.
Hmm. So you mean men like boobs and ass? Yo, God,
Yes, yes,
these
men
men.
like all of your men like boobs and ass, pretty
Yeah,
faces.
except
Awa,
me.
awa, awa.
Yeah, why? You don't know me. You just accept what I say. You don't know
No,
me
no,
well,
no,
huh?
no, no. All men appreciate good looking ass. Can I say ass on
Like
this app?
appreciate. Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Appreciation, yes. Like, nah. I appreciate.
But
I
then
just look at them like, oh
appreciating is
God.
like you're liking
Now,
somebody.
when I appreciate, I don't appreciate them. I appreciate their maker. When I look at them, like, oh God, you're so beautiful. That's what I tell God. Like, God, you are such an artist. That's
That is
it.
a lie.
And
That is a lie. You're saying, "Oh my gosh, this girl is beautiful." Maybe
no, I
saying
don't know
God
about
did
it, girl. I don't know
well.
about the guy. I don't say anything about the guy. Just tell God, I'm like, God, you're
If
such
you
an
say so,
artist.
if you say so, but yeah, boys do send thirst traps,
I'm
and we
sorry.
do know about them, and we like them too. We don't have a
Oh,
problem.
so what are some of the thirst traps of guys
Showing their chest,
that
their
you've
six
noticed?
pack, their banging body, that nice jawline. Maybe they have beautiful eyes, pretty hands. Yeah, those type of
No,
things. Even that
I'm in trouble.
deep print. Yes, that also.
Oh, I'm in trouble. Guys, please go to my profile. Check if there's anything like a thirst trap there. I need to take it out. Yo.
What do you
Guys,
mean?
please go to my profile because I may have posted unintentionally, only to find out now that it's a thirst trap. You
It
guys,
is.
please go to my profile. Check. I know I have one or
They
two of my
even show
pictures there.
ass now. Maybe the back. Yeah, if you are like
Ooh,
you have a banging body and you go to the gym and you have muscles, they show like their back, their chest.
damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it. Damn it. These niggas are
And
hot.
women
Damn it.
outfits just be oh.
Okay, changing views. How are you?
I'm
Changing.
good, and yourself?
I'm okay, man. I'm okay. What's up?
I was just wondering
We
which subject are you on now on the topic.
well, we just started, so we're still having just random conversation, but around the topic. I'm asking you, what are thirst trap for women? I mean, what are some of the things that you see women doing? Like, ah, there's a thirst trap. What are they? What are the things you can pick out? And sometimes there are things that we don't even notice, but we eventually find out, or no, they know though what they're doing. So that's what we're asking. What are the things you've seen women do? You like, this is this trap.
I wouldn't say it's simple when she's doing it, because they're so good. They're so good at being seductive. Yeah. But what I can say is women they
So,
can
so
play.
are you
Come on,
serious?
Why did Bubble say ah?
Munashi, you have something to say.
I'm ready to laugh, yo.
No, I was laughing because Bubble said ah.
Cough it out, cough it out. Munashi, cough it out.
No, I was saying,
Let me cough
I was
it.
laughing because Bubble said ah.
Even Bobo,
When you
yeah,
were
even Bobo
talking
was
about,
shocked. She said, ah,
Bubble was like
yo, yo,
ah.
yo.
I didn't, I didn't say it like that. So,
Mm,
He did it more like
great.
of like, that
Bobo,
embarrassed ah, like
Bobo,
that one, yes.
it came out like that though, but it's fine. Let's hear changing. Continue. So, changing, you're saying that they do it. They're so good at doing, like they're professionals in setting thirst traps
Listen,
that
my
we
brother.
don't even know what
Listen,
they're done with us.
my brother. It's like when the train is
Mm,
hitting you, you're not gonna feel the pain until you wake up 1 month later on the hospital in bandages, asking the nurses and people that are visiting you what happened. That's how a woman
I
hits you.
get you.
You won't see it when she's
Damn
coming,
it.
brother, especially if she's good at what she does. Because this is a psychological game, and they are so tapped in with their feminine spiritual energy to the point that they are able to be submissive and know what you want and give it to you. So women are dangerous, brother.
So what you're saying is sometimes when women are actually giving you what you want, it is actually one of their manipulative tactics for by giving you what you want. It's like them baiting you. That time you think you're getting what you want, you think you're getting submission, but they just know where they want to be. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly, and it disguises it as being submissive. You know, man, they are so good.
Sure.
They examine you.
Guys,
Sure. We don't have Bubble.
changing has a point. Changing has a point though.
but
Yes,
being
yes,
Changing.
Babu.
submissive is just
They
being
disguise.
submissive.
No, but
You
the
see, the
death traps.
differences are you can disguise as being submissive just for your point or what you want to be executed, right? But if you want to marry the man, you have future plans with the man, and you're willing to settle down for life, you are going to be authentically submissive. It's going to come natural. But if you're coming in terms of manipulation and you want what you want from this kind of man, maybe let's say he's not your type, IQ wise, but he has the money, but the brain and his hobbies and the way he is, he's not your type. But now you want something out of him. So you become submissive, you know? Not
Okay,
that you
first
love
time
him.
hearing
You don't
that
love
though.
him.
Yeah, Bubble is agreeing. Bubble, it makes sense,
Ah,
no?
no, but I'm gonna agree to disagree. It's fine.
Oh, please.
Have
Okay,
you
now that you've
done
agreed,
such?
please disagree.
Have I done what?
Have you like let's say no, I won't say it in the way changing is saying it. Like let's say you are nice to someone just so it doesn't sound too bad, so you can get something out of it, and this person was of the opposite gender.
Something like what though? Depends, but yes. Yeah. We do
Okay,
that.
when you
It's
say
normal. Like I feel like it's something humans do vele vele. Like you do something in order to get something else. Like we are exchanging energies anyways.
but I think women are way better than men at it. I won't even lie.
Men are better with like approaching and manipulating you into a relationship, but then when we are inside the relationship, we are the ones driving the car.
So I invite you into my car. Once you get in, you take the keys and you take the wheel.
Yes, and I take the wheel.
Sure, women first.
That's where that happy wife, happy life thing comes from.
Exactly. You can never
Yes,
go
change
wrong
it.
with that one.
You can never
You can never go wrong.
changing. What do you say?
I don't.
I was saying that she's proving my point right now. You see,
She's your
she's
boy.
gonna get into the car and you see, but before she got into the car, she was sweet and kind, and girly. Now she's inside the car. She's taking the keys and driving now.
No, I'm not just taking the keys. You are gonna help me, Ankiri. You're gonna change the gears while I take the wheel. Yeah.
You see, sweet words. I'm kidding. Trying to lure the person into thinking that they're taking control.
But it's the truth. It's a partnership. A relationship is the partnership. I drive, you change the gears.
You know what this reminds me of? You know that trend of we wanted to do this, I wanted to do this, and he wanted to do this, and then we compromised, and then next thing showing that the compromise is what the girl chose. This is exactly this.
Yes. Happy wife, happy life. It even rhymes. It's good. And as long as you like make your wife happy, you live long. That's why single men die a lot.
You don't think? I think single men actually live longer these days than married.
They die real quick. And the married ones, because they have wives, they don't need to wake up in the morning because the wife is just there taking care of them. And then the single ones, very fast.
Where are you getting this information from? See, a lot of people I know are the
Oh.
ones living long. The married ones, they are gone, Shem.
They're not gone.
So when was the last time you
OT,
set a first trap? Bobo.
I don't do that. I feel like the way I look is just G. It does the job. I don't need to do that. I don't like having a person or people have like those type of pictures of me. I don't trust people like that.
So you're saying the way you look is a trap itself?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So
I
Sorry
he's
to
cooking.
interrupt, Munashe.
I'm
Sorry
sorry.
to interrupt, my brother. Sorry to interrupt you, Munashe. You see what she's saying now? You see what she's saying? She's saying her look, only her look can make a man,
No.
obey to her commands. That's what she's saying, basically.
No.
Why do you think
Her look is a first trap on its own.
but it can be true. I won't even lie. That's why girls don't That's why girls don't need pickup lines, You just need to look good, that's all. There's no need for you
Exactly.
to say if you were
No, Munashe, no, you don't understand. No, listen, my brother. What she's
Yeah.
saying is her looking at you in the eyes. She will use her eyes, not what she's wearing. No, she will look the gaze.
you just look
her
in your eyes and
to
you will do
look
what
at
you
you.
want. And it's not witchcraft, it's
That's
not
what I'm saying.
manipulation.
My brother, my brother, you're gonna fall for the temptation. That's what
You're
she's
gonna
saying,
fall.
basically.
That's why we-
ATM
She
card.
can
But
give
it's a
you a
good
look,
thing,
a certain
though.
look. That's gonna humble your heart, my brother.
That's why
No,
when
like
She's
the
advanced.
looks will draw you. Listen, let me explain. The looks will draw
Okay.
you in, but my mindset, my personality will keep you there. It's not about just looks.
Why did the looks draw me in? Why did the looks
Because
draw me in?
when you buy, let's say when you buy clothing, the first thing you see is like how it looks. And then you first touch the material and you're like, oh, I like this. And then it goes further and further. And then you fit it and you're like, oh, it sits well on my body. That's what I mean. It's almost like that.
So when I see a
Then you
woman,
look
I'm
at the
like,
price
ooh, I
tag.
love. She's gonna sit well on my body.
Lalela, in every position. I'm kidding.
Oh, every position. Okay.
Kidding. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Okay. Okay.
Some people
You
don't
know,
know what.
I heard what she
I'm,
said. She said the woman will sit well in every position.
we had moving on. You guys want to make us hold candles here. Anyways, like I was saying, um, what do you think? What is the point of death traps on the internet? Like, it's different if, like, let's say you have a partner, or let's say you have like someone that you're trying to pursue. But let's say the ones that just posted like on just like their TikTok or on their YouTube or on their Instagram. What's the point of that?
Yeah.
I feel like for mostly
What are they
girls,
getting?
you just
Is
want
it
to
for
look at
followers?
yourself.
Stop lying.
I'm telling you, like sometimes you just post because I look good and I
I'm
want everybody
correcting
to
you.
see sharp. Listen, I post, yes,
Everybody
everyone
to
can
see. Why?
see.
If you look so good,
Exactly. You want
if you look
everybody to
so good,
see.
look at
That's
it
the
in the
point.
mirror.
You
Yes,
want
that's what
everybody to
You
see.
want
let
people
me
to
cool.
see. You want people to see. You want followers. You want DMs. You want attention. You want all
Yes,
those things.
not attention.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not, you
Attention,
don't,
Baba. If I'm
Attention.
seeing, if I'm,
why are you
if
giving
I
me the
have to
attention? Because you
see,
saw
am I
what
not
you
gonna give you
like,
attention?
Dankiri.
What I
It's not about
like, I didn't
attention.
need to like it. I saw something attractive. I didn't need to like it. It's just that you put it out there for me to
But
see.
attraction
I mean,
draws
I'm not
what?
blind.
Likes.
That's the
Exactly.
point. So you put it out there. You know that you're gonna get
I'm
likes
out
from
there.
this.
I'm a living person.
You're
You
gonna
can
get
see
the
me
wrong
by the
attention.
streets. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Me
Do you know
posting
that if
on
I see you by the
Instagram.
street, I may not. If I see
What?
you by the street, I may not have the confidence to say hello. But then if I see you by the street, I may not have the confidence to say hello. But then
Yeah.
when you post those things and I start liking them, and
Mm.
then you and I start chatting, that time you're my neighbor. But because I couldn't say anything to you in person, and you like me, but you can't say it. All you need to do is
It,
start posting the wrong pictures, not even the right
it
ones.
only means
And I
that
start texting.
I just gave you a chance to approach me in another way. I helped you. I'm helping you.
But you wanted
Doesn't
DMs.
matter.
You want
But is
DMs,
Because
it
most
right?
of the
necessary to
pictures,
post in bikinis?
So you want attention. And that's okay.
I wouldn't say it's
Exactly. Why you posting
necessary,
bikinis?
but you can if you want to, guys. How and get it to
Or
my body.
That's
would you
That's
encourage
fine.
your girl
Exactly.
child
You
to
see,
do
that's
it?
where we are going. My body. That's where we are going now.
I wouldn't
We're going to now.
encourage.
We're not
I
going to
wouldn't
my
encourage, but I
body.
wouldn't control her to not.
Why wouldn't you encourage her?
Because posting such things called like pedophiles and weird people on the internet, you understand? And I wouldn't want my daughter, as much as I don't want my pictures plastered all over, like half naked. But if she wants to do it, she can, as long as it's safe in a way. I don't know how it will be safe, but I can't control.
So you do
So basically,
understand
you're
that it
saying
has
that
an
you only.
effect.
Sorry.
So
Wait.
yeah, basically, what you're saying is the only reason why you just let her do it is because you can't control it, not because you think it's a good thing for her.
Nothing is
Exactly.
good.
No, it's not. You can't say nothing is good. Some things are good.
How?
Some things are good.
With posting naked.
Oh, no. We're not talking. See, I'm saying if you don't want her to post it, the only reason why you don't want her to post it is because you know that it is not a good thing. But if you allow her
No,
post it, it's not because you
it's not.
want it, it's because you just
Listen.
know you can't control her. Okay?
No, it's not that I don't know how to control. The thing is, when she posts, she puts herself out there, and there are like dangerous people out there, and it's not
So
safe for a girl
there's more
child.
danger than blessing. So there's more consequences than benefits in posting these things, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, but she
See,
can post.
You
It's her
see, you
body.
see,
If she likes the way she
there's more
looks, she can post. Pictures are
But
beautiful.
if
Pictures
she
are meant
loves
to
the way
be
she
seen. And
looks,
if you don't want to
if she
like be
loves
the
the way
only
she
one to see,
looks,
huh?
Bobo, if she loves the way she
Yeah.
looks, she took the photo with her phone. She can see it on her phone. She see it every day. She used to have it in the mirror. Why
No,
does it
that
have to
is
go
not
to
the
the internet that
point.
has no control?
Because she can post, guys. Like I don't see it as a problem when you post. The only problem starts when you are like attracting these pedophiles. Like it's the internet.
Oh
We share.
no. See, you can't blame an ant for crawling towards sugar that you have exposed, right? That's why you must keep your
How? I
sugar airtight.
can.
Keep
If
your
that ant
sugars
can't control
no, you keep
himself.
your sugars
No,
airtight. You see these
man.
pedophiles.
No, man.
Yeah.
How, guys? No.
I'm not
But
speaking on
someone wanted to
pedophiles. I'm
talk.
just saying, like, if you're posting naked pictures, you cannot expect men to not react to that. But then if you're
Obviously,
posting
they're gonna
decent
react.
pictures, then somehow men are wrong for acting in a certain way. But then if you're posting thirst
Guys,
pictures,
hi,
like
sorry to
half naked
intrude.
pictures, then you're also messed up.
Aski, someone is talking. Hello, guys. Hello, girl.
Hello.
Hi, evening, everybody. Why you guys attacking my girl? It's not even
How?
like that. I think personally, here's the thing. The guys aren't wrong, ladies. Here's my thing. If you're gonna, when they say you need to dress how you want to be addressed, it's one of those things. Unfortunately, the playing field's unleveled out here, right? Our society is structured in a way where men can pretty much get away with whatever they want, whenever they want. And when women turn to do things that are the same or similar, we get backlash. From how we dress, to how we talk, to how we present ourselves.
How, guys, are you listening?
Yet these same rules don't apply to men.
For men,
How
yeah.
can it apply to men?
Unfortunately,
We're not
it
the
is
same.
revealing dress
But
the way we
same
want
thing.
to, or post pictures online in said attire.
How, guys?
I think that's besides the point. Like, a man can post a picture of him. Okay, I'll come sit there now. Ne?
Of what?
Sorry, guys. If a man posts a picture in his swimwear, right?
Yes.
And I post a picture of myself in my bikini, I will get more backlash, or the thirst trap will be more visible for me as a lady than it would be for the man. But our background is the same, the intent, I'm sure, is the same. And guess what? We are both in swimwear. But the rules don't apply the same.
Can I ask you something?
And I think that is what we need to focus on. The fact is, I don't think it's women's fault for wanting to post that I feel good.
Do you find a guy in swimwear like naturally attractive?
Yes, very much. Mm-hmm.
Do you react the same way men do?
But
Yes, guys, I don't know why you guys think women have like different emotions. Like, as much as you can see a girl that has a nice body, big ass, or
Women are
boobs, and you're
attracted
like,
to the
oh,
body as much as men are attracted to
How?
the body.
Exactly.
But not in the same
but
way.
let's say now you're in a you are
What
in
is
a
not in the
relationship,
same
right,
way?
with this man. Listen, Wenine, you are in a relationship with this guy, and this guy is a fitness influencer, right? But maybe let's say he's retired, but now he is in a relationship with you. There is no need for him now to post these fitness, shirtless pictures, right?
Why?
Because he's no longer training people anymore. You see, because of respect for you, he's not supposed to post naked pictures of him showing off his six-pack. How would that make you feel? Isn't it part
Nice.
of
They must
cheating?
see that I have a very good looking
I hear
man.
what you're
I do not
saying.
care.
Mara, this
Hi,
is the
guys.
thing.
No.
You're gonna marry a woman that was posting booty shorts and bikini pictures before you, and probably in her prior relationships, then honey, that is what you bargained for. You need to know who you're with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't subscribe to the notion that people believe that they can suddenly date somebody and you feel like, okay, because this person has now become my person, they need to change A, B, C, and D. You were
Exactly.
attracted to this person based on their personality, which includes and coincides with the things that they do when you are there or when you're not there. This is what you signed up for. This is what you chose. I have a brother,
But it
right,
depends.
that is
That
married to a woman that's like 15 years younger than him. And initially, when they met and they got married, she would wear booty shorts and she would wear crop tops. This is a married woman. And now, culturally, woman with a child, you don't do that. But he knew he was with. He knew who he was with and who he got married to. And it didn't seem to be a problem for him. The rest of us were bothered, yes. But in their marriage, it was acceptable. Why? Because he accepted her for who she is, was, and will probably continue being. If you don't want your woman to dress that way, you probably shouldn't marry or date a woman that dresses that way, or the woman that posts half naked pictures of herself or her booty or anything like that. Like, I don't understand why men choose the path to walk and then want to feel some type of way when the road isn't as smooth as they thought it would be. It doesn't make any sense to me.
How
I
men
understand what you're
speaking.
saying. I get you, your standpoint. But the other thing you must remember is, how do we meet these people, right? You know, life has its funny ways of giving you your love, right? And sometimes you feel like you can change this person, not entirely change them as a whole or reprogram, their subconscious, but you connect with them in a point where you see a future with them, and they also promise change as well, right? So it's not like you go to someone who's selling and say, hey, I want to change you, I want to marry you, and expect her not to go around and sell furthermore after she's married with you. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it depends on the way life structured your meet up and how you connected when you met with this person. You understand? So now, shouldn't I feel
Hi.
bad when she's
Okay.
posting naked pictures after she has promised me change? You understand?
Can I speak? Sorry if my network is really bad. Can you just let me know in the comments because like my network is like not good. Alrighty. I'm thinking we are on the first question. Now, do you think women know? Oh, wait. What are thirst traps from women? I think we're on that question, right? Because I joined mid speak with Bernie. Am I saying that right? Bernie was speaking. Okay. I just want to interject with changing, right? You literally see me on the streets or in a restaurant where you see me looking all sexy and, um, out there, right? You've seen my Instagram, you've seen my, let's say, my social page and stuff like that, and you like what you see and you start to date me, right? And you can see that I am showing my body in places that are deliciously shown, and we start dating, we're in a relationship, and then now you want to interject and be like, I don't appreciate, I don't like how you post these pictures, how you dress right now, how you show your body in all delicious places. You should change what you're doing. But when you got attracted to me, when you came in and approached me, you approached me while I was looking like this. You approached me knowing my Instagram is filled with these pictures. You approached me knowing that this is how I tastefully show myself, express myself. Now you're coming here trying to change me to what you want when you were attracted to whom you saw, what I was giving. I never lied to you. I never changed who I am. I just was myself. So you coming into a relationship and expecting your partner just to change to your whims because you don't feel comfortable now that you're in a relationship, knowing that beforehand when you started dating me, this is how I express myself, is just you being fake. You are trying to control me now. now that you are in a relationship with me. And that's not how a relationship works. You're supposed to have a consensus of, you are now my boyfriend and you know me as this, and you trust me enough to know that no other man is going to touch me except you. You understand? They can look, but they're not going to touch. They're not going to be near me. But the fact that you now want me to wear long dresses when you found me kachikipan, or a very short skirt, or like a bralette, now you want me to dress like a nun just to help your ego, is just you trying to control me. And you can't do that. That is not a relationship. You can't change someone just because you were attracted to me in that form in the first place. So maybe you should date people who dress like nuns instead of coming for those who dress like slay queens. Just saying.
Mm. It's all right, girl. Men, speak. Speak.
Yeah.
Why are you so
Uh,
bent on dressing
no.
like
Wow.
this?
Okay. Yeah.
She has all the weapons. But when
And
I
more.
see one who just talked right now, we brand, hey, you are coming with full emotion, hey? And let me tell you one thing about what you said. I
There
want to
was never
address it.
emotion on what I said. First, no, clock yourself. There was never emotion on what I said.
Maybe,
I'm
maybe,
just letting
maybe,
you know
maybe,
that
maybe,
you
maybe,
should not
maybe
be
it's passion.
attracted to women
Maybe it's
showing
passion.
off shorts.
Mm.
That's all I'm saying. Don't be
Yeah.
attracted
I
to
get
what
you. I get
you
you,
don't
sis.
like. Be attracted to nuns and stay with your nuns. Don't come for slay
Uh,
queens then.
I understand.
Can I just ask,
I
like,
understand this is web brands. The thing is, you even your voice, the way you sound, the way you talk, it's promiscuously seductive. I wouldn't go for you first and foremost. You understand
Hey,
what I'm talking about?
Okay.
I will.
No,
I'm gonna keep
no, no,
quiet.
no,
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 let
no,
Oh,
her
you
no,
cook.
guys.
Let him cook.
no.
I'm gonna
Okay.
keep
Respectfully,
quiet.
respectfully, judging by the way you address and your tone, your seductiveness, you are too much, my girl. You are a slay queen, maybe. So,
Can I ask? Wait,
if a
before you
woman
move on.
that you're in love with,
Wait, can I ask, what is a slay queen? What is a slay queen? I just want to know, what is a slay queen? What like your definition of a slay queen?
she's the one who brought up the term slay queen here in the topic. So I was
I
just
understand,
passing
but I
the
want to
word by
understand.
as well.
You said she's
You
a slay
see,
queen.
she knows it. She's gonna explain it to you. She's just gonna explain to you because she's the one who brought it up here on the panel.
No,
Ne?
she was making an
I want to
example.
continue before you interrupt my motion
Yeah.
of thinking. I want to address what I was addressing. So you are in a relationship with this woman, and you are planning a future with her. Remember, when you are in a marital status, you are pursuing in life with a partner, you discuss certain situations, if not all, about how you are going to reach a certain goal in the future and how you are going to live your lives and how you are going to be set up and structured. Every foundation needs to be addressed. Now, if she's promising that, hey, I will follow protocol because I'm engaged with you in this marriage or in this relationship, and then now she's posting on the other side pictures of her naked in the beach and showing thighs, her beautiful thighs and her beautiful cleavage is hanging, and these guys are seeing and liking and commenting, and she's liking there, she's reacting. You understand? That's just crazy. Even if she respects me here in the house, but she mustn't show these guys my food. That's just disrespectful.
Okay, can I interject? Can I interject? I just want to interject. Okay. So you are stating that you are attracted to this woman. And yes, Bubbles, I was making an example when I said slay queen, right? Because like right now, slay queen was a term that was okay, and then it turned into something else. So it was an example, right? Okay, but yeah, coming back to changing. I want to interject that you were attracted to me when I was showing my beautiful cleavage and I was showing my thighs. You came to me and asked me out on a date. This is an example, right? And you fell for me when you saw me showing all my delicious assets, right? And then we got into this relationship, and then you got engaged with me, knowing that this is me wholeheartedly, right? And now my problem is, why do you want to change me when you found me like this and you understand my character now since you're dating me, right? And we are like in this relationship, this partnership in which you now might know my personality, my values, my morals. And now you're going like, okay, babe, I don't like you showing your delicious assets anymore because they are mine and mine alone. But you came to me. You understand? I didn't come to you. I didn't say, hi, I like you. You came to me seeing all these assets. And now you want to change them, change me so I can mold your image of what a wife is.
Can
You
I ask you
understand?
something?
You can ask me. It's fine.
Why are you all so hell bent on like dressing like this? Why is it so necessary for you to show yourselves out there like this?
Why is it an okay? I'm gonna interject. I'm gonna answer and also interject. Why is it an
I'm a
issue?
guy, yeah? And I would like
Like,
to
why is
answer
it an
for the
issue?
ladies. Can I answer?
Pardon?
Can I answer? May I please
No, you.
answer the question?
Okay, you can answer the question. I would like to hear your answer. Like, oh, you want me to answer the question? I feel like basically we dress the way we dress because we want to express ourselves. We're not dressing for you. We're not
Can I
dressing for the
answer for
male
the
gaze
woman?
per se. Pardon?
Blockchain, can you please switch off your music at the back? We can't hear you
Like,
properly.
I can't hear it because I can't. But answering him is that women, some women or majority women dress for themselves. They dress to express themselves. How they express themselves is honestly none of our business. You understand? If you want to show your body, you can, you should. It's a way of expression. Right? If you want to be modest, you can, you should. It's a way of your expression. So when others now want to tell us how to dress, you are literally stifling my expression. You are stifling my freedom of expression. You are literally putting me in a box, in a bubble, just because you don't like how I dress. You get it?
Why does your
Okay, can I just say
why does your
something?
May
expression need
I answer?
why does your expression have to be
May
you
I answer?
showing your private parts? Yeah?
Wait, bro.
Why does your expression need to be you
Guys,
showing your
may
Blockchain.
I
private
answer
parts?
on
What
the
is a
part?
private part in your way? Like, is a private parts like your vajayjay or your titties? What is it? Like, are you saying ass? Is showing ass now a private part? Or is showing cleavage a private part? Or is showing thighs a
Even the
private part?
side of no listen
Like, what is a
even
private
the side
part?
of
Like,
the
is he
ass
talking about
showing
is he
at the
talking
back of the
about coochie?
panties is a private part.
Okay, can I just like say something?
Even the cookie, even the print of the cookie in the band is a private part. They are not supposed to see it.
Wait, me, bro. I just want to highlight something. How many of you girls have been to a strip club or these
I have.
hotels or something?
I have a strip
And
club.
you seen how the women dress there?
Yeah.
They
So
dress tastefully. They're sexy. They're supposed to promote, their
Yeah, well,
bodies.
they're a product.
They're
why are you all
sexy.
dressing like them out in the streets in the normal community?
Normal
What?
community.
What?
I get it. Those places are hidden, like the proper buildings. It's a hidden
Mm-hmm.
place. It's not for everyone to see. You have to go into the place for you to see how they are. They don't walk around
Yeah.
dressing like
Sorry,
that.
Capitano. Just want to ask a question.
This is just, yes, I digress a little off topic, but here's my question to the men that are so concerned about how women are not dressed conservatively. Why are you going to the strip club if you have such an issue with it? If you have such an issue with how women dress and how they show their nakedness, why is it that you would rather like a picture of a girl with her ass out and her titties out 55 times before you like a picture of a girlie in a cute dress and heels? That's just my question. Angeke guys, because men keep on going on about this thing, but they're the very ones pushing the agenda. The very same ones.
I also agree with you, babes. I
You
also agree
see,
because they will marry a nun.
what
Can
you're
I just say
asking,
something
what
quick? Can I
women,
just say something quick, and then you'll
reverence,
speak? Like I will,
the
I will
question was for
literally.
men. The question was for
Bernie,
men.
Bernie, Bernie, Bernie.
I'm just adding. I'm adding. I'm not answering. I'm adding. You understand? I'm not answering. Don't worry. I will literally mute myself when I'm done. Also answering, like, also adding into her statement. you will marry a nun, but you will still go out and cheat with someone who looks more appealing to your eyes. Why is that? That is my question too, interjecting with hers.
Okay, me, I'm not answering because I
You
don't want.
see, you see, Winnie. I'm addressing your question, Winnie. The same way you're asking this question and your concern is my concern when my girlfriend is posting this body part showing pictures on the socials, right? Because I'm asking myself, I know men. How many men are liking my wife or my girlfriend's pictures out there? Because I know we have so many perverts, so many single guys. Because you girls are after the men with money, and there are too many broke, unemployed men out there who are going to be on Facebook on their free time because they always have free time, and they're going to like my wife's picture. You understand? So your question is like, why do men are the one being the one who push this agenda by pressing like when a woman is showing off her body parts, and also say I don't want my wife to do that? It's because of the same reason we do it. I know men do it. I don't want her to show it. You understand?
Yeah, man, I'm okay.
Pendo,
Okay.
can I please answer?
I hear this honestly. I mean, this is a
Decade or century old topic because I don't think men and women will ever understand each other when it comes to these things. Because even scientifically, if we are to look at it, it's been proven that women's libidos are higher than men's. And if we look at the statistics at how long sex takes normally for a couple, men are more sexually satisfied than women. So honestly, if there is a party that is granted and has the grounds for cheating, it's women. Men are just a sorry excuse of you can't say no to yourselves and your desires. It is no shame. Please don't get me started on that. We're not doing that. Angeke.
To answer your question, you're asking why do we go to strip clubs or brothels or whatever to get the service that is being provided there. So, if we are going there to get the service, it means we are going there for the no attachments to get whatever it is that is there and leave. Maybe for various reasons, maybe having problems at home, I may not be able to get girls. It's a lot of reasons that I don't want to explain. So if you're out here in the streets dressing like that or posting looking like that, to us it's giving off the impression that you are doing what they are doing there. So if I am telling you that the way you are dressing is representing the way strippers or girls in the brothel dress, why do you feel like I am attacking you when I'm telling you that you are representing something that you are not? Because I know you as a person and I know that you are not selling. So I'm telling you that please don't dress like you're selling. Why is that wrong?
Wait, you're interjecting that
it's not
like women
wrong
are
per
dressing
se.
like
I
they're
think
selling.
each or let's just agree.
That the men that want, and I quote, slay queens should know what this comes with. And men that are attracted to, I quote, nuns should just subscribe to that channel. And the ones that are in between, you can join me here, guys, because yeah, no shame. I
I'm
just
sorry, I
feel
don't agree with
like
that.
if
I don't
you're
agree
gonna,
with that statement.
if
Okay, why must we normalize
if
you
you if you look, if you're gonna
representing
buy
something you're not
into
in a
a certain
community where it's not
ideology,
supposed to be?
Then you should shut your eyes and look another way instead of assuming because I dress to show my skin that am in a way selling. You understand? We all understand how it like how people sell. We know where to go, which channels to devolve into. Now, when you see me outside looking all scrumptious, and then you just think I'm selling just because I like showing my skin. Hello, maybe I'm confident. Okay, yes, Butia, I'll keep quiet. I'll keep quiet.
Honey,
But then in some of y'all,
I don't agree
some of y'all
with you,
dress
my
like that just
sweetheart,
for fun, but then some of y'all are
because
actually selling. Kula ama-slay queen bakhona abathengisayo kwangempela, ama-slay queen, not la mantombazana kuma-strip club. So why then is it
see,
still
yeah,
wrong?
he's not wrong, because the thing is, you wouldn't know by approach. You would know by the package. That's what I'm saying. Like, as women, if we want, I understand completely that yes, it's your body, it's your right. You are allowed to dress how you feel. And honestly, when you look cute in the mirror, you want to post the picture like, hey, look at me, I look cute, because that's how you feel and it boosts your confidence. But the reality of the situation is, if you are going to go out looking skimpy, men are gonna think that you are a skimp. It's really that simple. If you aren't going to cover up and leave nothing to the imagination, you are gonna come and find men that don't really have much decorum when it comes to these things. Yes, you might be the most amazing woman on earth. You might be respectful. You might know how to wifey well, but they're not gonna see past the now.
Exactly. And
What
manje,
they see
mangishada,
when they
I'm
approach
taking
you.
you home.
Also, just to add to what you just said, also I think both parties, both genders, you must be very careful, like what the way you're dressing, what you're subscribing to. You know, like for example, let's say someone, like someone that like wears like a bum show that shows like the bottom of of the butt. If I'm doing a consensus online, or let's say I'm just going through Instagram, or let's say I'm going throughout my day, there's a certain way those type of people act. So even though I'm not supposed to judge you, and even though I know it's wrong for me to judge you before I even know you, automatically I'm already putting you in a category of those type of people. The same thing if I see a guy that likes putting down his pants and showing his boxer, I'm already putting him in a certain category to say, okay,
Yes.
he acts like this.
Or
And
even
even
if
though
you
it's wrong, that's how it is.
or even a brother that likes to wear an all-star with amadikis, you're already gonna think he's some kind of a thug or something, even though he's not.
Yeah. Or someone that has dreadlocks, I might think he smokes weed. Yes, it's
Exactly.
wrong for me to stereotype. Yes, I won't lie, it's wrong, but yeah.
Honestly, I just feel like men just want to think that women dress for the male gaze. Like everything we do is for the male gaze. Sometimes we just dress because we want to, it's aesthetically pleasing to ourselves, or we dress to the female gaze, right? If we dress too conservative, we showing that, oh my gosh, she's a prude. If we dress too revealing, oh my gosh, she's a slut. If we dress like this, that, every time, every way, we will be placed on a label, even if we are none of those things. Right? In this society, in a big 2025, we dress
I
because
feel
we are
like I feel
comfortable.
like
So if you are comfortable showing us, go do it, girly pop. Just do it
You're not
safely
doing
in a
it for the
place
male
that you
gaze, but then you
know.
live in a world with men.
How?
Then
You have
close your
eyes,
eyes
you
and
can
ignore
look.
me. Ignore
Aibo.
me. Ignore me.
Bye, Michelle.
How? Ignore
No,
me.
thing is, if
Honestly,
I
you
buy
think
a
I'm dressing
dress,
for you, right? Ignore me.
do you do BBLs for men? Cool. I
Oh my
Good
gosh.
question.
I like
Do
how
you
men
go
want to
and get
control
surgery
bodies,
for yourself?
bro.
Do you
I
cut yourself
literally.
out for yourself?
yes,
Yes.
because I'm the one that
If
has
I
to look
want
at
bigger
myself in the
titties, I
mirror.
want bigger titties. If I want a bigger ass, I want a bigger ass. Who are you to tell me I'm doing it for you?
Okay.
but I feel like that one can be true because there's some people
It's
that
not. It's,
that genuinely envy other women that have certain body parts, and but they've now this plastic surgery. It could be like essentially. Okay, I think what people have to understand, there's a fine line between doing something for pleasing other people and doing something for pleasing yourself. Like me personally, I like to be comfortable, so if I really wanted to, I would wear pajamas and just walk around. But there's that fine line that I have to balance to say, okay, I want to be comfortable, but let me wear something that okay, it's not too bad. The same thing with women, where like especially with plastic surgery, most of the time I feel like 100%. it comes from an inner insecurity of themselves that they want to improve. Whether there's a man involved, but we can't take away the aspect of that self-awareness of themselves to say, okay, they like how they look like with the BBR or with the nose job or with the lip job. So I feel like it's also wrong to just say everything is about men, even though I feel like in subconsciously, even as a guy, you can't really put out the thought of what people could think in your mind, but you can't just say everything's about what other people think.
Well, it's not entirely about the men, but then it also has to do with the men. It's just like the gents who like to dress in expensive clothes or feel like they have a sense of style. To some extent, it is for them, but then it is also to be recognized by other people. So it plays into what other people see from him or from them. You can't just say it's for yourself.
It is for Batum, guys. Pela, that means you're always gonna live for other people. If I wanna wear a tight dress, and I like it the way I look in the mirror. I look sexy. I love it. So if another person likes it too, it's not my problem. Cause
Do you like how you look when you're naked?
yeah,
Would you walk
definitely.
around naked, like in public?
No,
Why?
because no one walks around naked.
Why?
I'm naked. I can see everything. Like I'm naked. But if I like
Awufuna
a
abantu
dress,
babona ngithi.
yeah.
Yeah, so to some extent izinto uyazenzela abantu, even though like
No. Thing is, we siphila ngabantu. Like in this world, I'm not alone.
manje
These
ungathi
people.
kawenzeli izinto abantu.
Angenzeli. I am not doing it for anyone. The problem is I live with you in the world. I can't just go to mass and disappear.
Ngixolisa
Sawubona.
ukuniphazamisa Babu.
Guys, if it wasn't for
Igama
men, women
ngisuya,
wouldn't even
guys.
wear bras. You guys know how much we hate those things.
The
Honestly,
name,
y'all just
sorry,
are
sorry sis,
inconveniencing us, man.
sorry sis, Nganane, sorry sis. The name is Sia. Mr. Ancient Umfagelana to moderate the panel. I acknowledge Nyanbona Nonke. I see where the conversation is going. I just wanted to also find out, Uguti, have all of you submitted to the question as we do on a daily basis?
I feel like also we have to also put in the aspect that not only men have a problem with certain women dressing, also other women have a problem with how other women dress.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, that is true. Because there are some outfits out there that are like, Haibu, what is this? But usigqokele yena, at the end of the day, they chose that outfit. It's for them. It's your problem. You have to deal with that.
It's just me.
Bubbles, can I ask you a question?
You can.
All right.
Sorry, was it just me that cut out? There was silence for a very long time. Or did I miss something?
I think it's network on your side.
To the ladies, I just wanted to ask you a question. As much as we are saying women can dress the way they want to, say you have a house executive that is revealing and got children and a family, and would you allow that house executive to dress the way she feels?
I'm sorry, I didn't
never. I don't even want a house executive, please. Because I know shame.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
Wait, I didn't catch the question.
Okay, let me ask you again, Bubbles.
Guys, I'm an African child. I grew up watching African movies. I am not getting a house executive. I am sorry, she's not coming anywhere close to my husband. She's not cooking for him. She's not cleaning for him. It's just not happening.
Bubbles,
why don't you let
Bubbles, I
her
asked
for
a
herself?
question and I said, the question is, as much as women can dress the way they want to, okay, I agree with you, it's fine. Now you have a house and you are an independent woman, you can't cook and clean and all of those things. You hire a house executive who dresses the way she wants to. And you've got children there and you've got a husband and you've got family there and she dresses the way she wants to. Will you allow her to dress and reveal the way you are saying it is okay to do, as much as game?
Okay, I get the question. Thing is, she's at work. she's not going around at a club or whatever. She's at work. She will dress the way I want her to dress because she's in my house.
So now the dress code of dressing the way you guys want to, whether you reveal or
You
not,
don't own the
now
streets or
comes
the
with
clubs.
terms. Hold on. The clubs, you don't get into a car. Most of them don't even have cars. They just walk around in that very same manner. Number one, they go to work revealing like that. Number two, so to me, I feel like sicela kulawulwa laba abafuna ukulawulwa, abangafuni ukulawulwa sibayeke netho benze into yabo. And I'm not saying they must be preyed on or hunted by perverts and so on and stuff like that, but really to show respect to each gender. Honestly speaking, I believe ukuthi again sikhuliswe sonke la singabantu abamnyama la simasama morals sikhuliswe ngento eyi-one net ngoba sikhetha
Oh,
ukukhuluma
sorry, my
kakhulu.
darling. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm a Namibian girlie. I
Oh,
love how
sorry.
you sound.
I cannot understand a thing when you go into your vernacular.
Okay, sorry. What I'm saying is we are blacks. We were brought up in one and the same manner. There's a bit of Christianity, same morals, same values. Don't do this, don't do that. However, when we start going into our teenage, early 20s, early 30s, we believe ukuthi we are, we want to think differently and do things differently from what we have seen our parents do. I don't remember seeing the ages of the 80s too revealing as much as what is going on now. But again, Bubbles, you are now governing the very same thing you want freedom of. You
No,
are now
I'm
the
not
one
governing it.
saying you
Listen,
can't dress
you are
like
in
this
my
at certain
house.
places.
You are in my
No, but
house. You're at work. You're
you
not
are
gonna
in
be
my
wearing a
space,
bum shorts
Bubbles.
emsebenzini. Wait, ngicela ukubuza wena.
Yeah,
When moya emsebenzini, do you go with like without wearing a shirt, let's say, or
Chief,
shoes at work?
I can vunula any day. I can wear traditional any
Ukuvunula
day.
kuhlukile. Ukuvunula,
I
it's two different things. And I'm talking about like
it's the way
wearing.
men reveal. It's the way
No,
men
I'm talking
reveal.
about wearing
Ngiyagqoka ivest
pants,
emsebenzini.
shoe, vest. You understand? Vest. Now, when you're
It's
saying
revealing.
like revealing clothes, you're talking about bum shots, showing ass, boobs, and stuff. You are at work. You don't wear like that. And there's places where you wear the way you want, and then there's places where you have to be like formal and at a workplace. So
Okay.
you saying there's an executive
Bafowethu. Okay, ngiyakuzwa mama. Asithi it's appropriate mawe eklabhini ke.
Yeah.
Okay, outside of the club, a mall,
Like you know,
a bum
a
shot, a
mall.
mall. Yeah.
It's outside. It's not something a police you. Like when
Yeah,
you're talking about a job,
but you're also in my space. Besides in my house, you're in my space with those bum
in your
shots.
space, you don't
Telling you.
own the mall. That's the problem. The only thing you can police is when it's in your house, your yard. That's the only place you can police.
I
At work,
disagree.
you can't police anything. Let's be honest.
It's fine. I disagree.
I feel like we are not we are going to be stagnant on this topic. Let's pass on it. One thing I have to say though to leave behind is when a parent is shouting at you, for the same thing over and over again, it does not mean the parent hates you. You understand? It simply means they love you and they care for you. They are trying to guide you because they know there is certain danger in what they are telling you to stop doing. So if we men tell you guys, stop posting naked pictures, stop posting these things, we are not policing you. We care. We understand. We know our nature and we know there are perverts out there. And the world is crazy. The world is not normal. So if you're not going to listen, you're going to keep on doing what you are going to do. But we know our types, you understand? So I think we should get to the next topic now.
I think Xolani wanted to say something though before we close.
Yes, Xolani had come up to say something. But again, ngibuzile ngathi, guys, have you started talking about the comments and so on? But anyway, yes, Xolani.
Yes, greetings to everyone. You guys wanting me to make a submission or to make to...
Guys, I don't know what keeps happening, but for some reason it just keeps cutting out.
speaking. I don't know if it's my crappy network or something is up.
I
How
think
long
it's
does
the
it take?
network on your side.
Are you able to hear me, or have I got a terrible network?
Maybe I should just move to SA.
I think it's the network, love. No, you can submit, Olani.
Oh, okay. All right. Ay. I don't think I should be the first one to make a submission, because when I got here, there were already people on the panel who might have already looked at what was on the board. And yeah, I've also noticed that people have not yet made submissions based on what's on the board. So I'm just going to make my own comment based on what we were discussing, and then I'll make my submission later. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. First things first, let's just ruffle a few feathers here. Naturally, now I'm not talking about the fabric of society. It is natural for men to do things to attract women, and it is natural for women to do things to attract men. I think the problem arises when we then try to recreate the psychology around the natural experience of life. I'll give you a very brief example. I remember here we spoke about bum shorts. I don't believe that there's a woman who is attracted to men that will wear a bum short for herself. What are you going to do with your own bum? Do you not know your own bum? You've known your own bum from the day you were born. Secondly, I don't think you wear it for your friends. What are your friends going to do with your bum? Your friends don't think your bum is pretty. If they're attracted to men, your bum is not pretty to your friends. It's like me, and let's say Usfi, so 5 Star is my friend, right? What is if I'm attracted to females and 5 Stars attracted to females, you know what I mean? 5 Star is not going to be attracted to my physical features because he's attracted to females. And 5 Star will never say, oh, Grip Brawam, you have such a handsome smile. Nah, he's not even going to look at my smile like that. So I think for us, let's just... Nah, but 5 Star, man. Nah, you were home. You were pro, man. What up? So I think let's just keep it real, guys. Women do wear bum shorts for men. Why?
No.
Let me finish. Women wear bum shorts for men because women are not attracted to other women's bums if they are straight, and you are not attracted to your own bum, right? And you're not attracted to your own bum. That's what I'm saying, Guti. We need to stop this thing of creating a psychology that's going to alter the way people naturally feel. There are certain people who are homosexual, sexual. There are certain people who are straight. We must keep it real, guys. You don't like your own bum. You don't like your own bum. Your friends don't like your bum. Other girls
But we
don't like
compliment each other though. Like, show me
the
that
bum.
bum shorts is right. Look at the ass, it's tight. How? What? We girls.
Finish.
That's how we
Yeah,
live.
no,
We do
girls be doing
that.
that. They'll be like, show me your butt looks good in those jeans. Like,
Yes,
maybe
We
you should
do
wear
that.
and
yes. Let me finish. You are complimenting it from the perspective of what other men will think, not because you like her bum. You just think that you see that bum, it will do the job when it's time for the job to.
Now you see, it's your mentality, Xolani. It's not
Really?
that.
not true, Kolani. It's
Xolani.
not true because my girl looks good in those jeans.
At that time, I'm not in a man's perspective. How am I giving a man's opinion?
Can I ask you a question?
How?
Can I ask you a question? Huh? Have you ever seen a man with a nice bum, like looked at the man's bum
Yes.
and be like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
naked?
Yes, I
Yes,
have.
I'm so glad you asked. As
You, I
women,
have.
we are actually
Attracted to men's asses. Like, I cannot date a man that doesn't have something on him. I'm so sorry. Like, it doesn't have to be huge, but I need to be able to come and say, hey, baby. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, Guys,
Packaged
no, man,
well,
come
nice
on.
and tight. Mm.
Something must hold me back. Come on now.
Exactly.
You've just proven my point. You've just proven my point. You
Which is
you have just demonstrated that when you look at the men's bum, it does something to you. So it goes back to the idea of wearing bum shorts. You're wearing bum shorts because you want to do
no,
something.
no.
Explain
You
it.
wore that bum shot because your ass looks nice in it and you like it. So if anyone else
Xolani,
likes it, good for
Can't say it.
them. It's not about
Xolani,
You
them
can't.
though.
Xolani.
You can't say it.
The only reason,
Sure.
Xolani, Kancane kuthi. The only reason I came up, I just want to say one thing only. Let's allow women to do absolutely everything they want. They will catch the message later on. Trust and believe me. We've been on this panel trying to advise the same thing that you're trying to advise. At this point, allow them. If they want to see the fire, let them go to the fire. They will realize later.
Kanti,
There's
why
no
do you
point.
always say like women this, women that, the fire? Hey, but we are living recklessly.
No, hear me out. Hear me out, Bubbles. If you are going to leave your house dressed in a provocative way, expect a provocative approach. And
Because
if
that's how
you
men see it.
listen.
Oh, guys.
Find that kind of dressing attractive. It's sexy, we understand, right? And most women look for men that are very confident in themselves, right? And most of the times, men that are that confident of themselves, most of the time are players. You need to understand this part. And if you are going to leave your house like that, kudos to you. You are going to catch the wrong one. And we've been trying to tell you this thing.
But
If you
my
don't
thing is, I'm
listen,
not going out
go
to
ahead.
catch something. Star.
Trust me, you are going to catch something. Trust and
Why am I
believe me.
catching? Why I men
Because
throwing?
you are
Mind your
you
own
are dressed,
business.
you are
As much
dressed.
as a
No,
person can just
So,
look
Star, you're
sorry.
saying as a woman, we cannot just leave our houses. You look good.
Good, you feel good. It has to be associated with men. Is that what you're saying?
all right.
Exactly.
Look, listen, girls. If you don't want to see it the way we are telling you how it's going to happen, it is okay. Keep on doing it. It's fine.
No, because you men are, and you can't control yourself. That's the problem. That's the
That's
only problem.
what we are
That
trying
is,
to tell you, that there's men that can't control themselves. Try to dress
teach them to control
appropriate.
themselves.
Listen
Try
to
to
me,
dress
Bubbles.
appropriate.
I'm telling you, there are men
No,
that are going to
Kahlanius.
approach you. There are men that are going to approach you with a wrong intention because of how you are dressed. This is what I'm trying to say to you. Try to be as decent as much as possible. If you don't, then it's fine. You'll find out later why we were saying these things.
Ay, nina nihlala straight niche ayiwa guys.
Bubbles, can I try? Hi everyone, hoping you're all well. I'm always going to be the guy that takes a left here. Star, what's up? I'm not sure what the discussion is about, but yeah, me being me, let's just try this. So let's just assume and accept everything. So women are doing a thirst trapping man and all of that. They're doing it. They're doing it for the male gaze. They're doing all of that. Let's just assume all of that is true. What's going to happen?
They will find out later. Let them.
Yeah, tell me, what is that later? What happens later? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I hope we are going to live enough to come back to this panel. They will tell you later. Don't worry.
No. Let's, because I want to see where this goes. Because we need to get to the crux of it. I don't want us to talk just randomly.
Look, when LT, you were here with
that
us.
perspective is going to take many turns.
You see, when
wait, guys, there's too many of you talking. I can't hear who's saying what.
LT, listen. We've been on this panel. We've had a topic like this before. We have explained why. So many times we've tried to say to women, guys, if you dress decently, you are going to get attention that is decent. If you dress provocatively, you are going to get attention that is messed up. That's all we are saying. If you don't want the drama, try as much as you can.
But then you get the drama with the long dress, Sana.
Hold on. Let me
okay,
try.
it's fine, Chance. It's fine, guys.
Men
Okay.
be dreaming. They just be
hold on.
bringing drama, guys.
Wait,
because
hold
you
on.
you will.
In a sense that you want to be wifed.
Can I try and do something? So here's what I hear women say, and I speak to a few women. So what I hear them say is that actually, firstly, women dress in whichever way. Today she can be in that skimpy dress. Tomorrow she's going to be in a long dress. The next day she's going to be in jeans. The next day she's going to be in something else. So the dress code, whatever dress code you're trying to police, it might be that today, it's going to be something else tomorrow, right? So that's the first thing. So the person that you think is this modest, whatever, yeah, she's wearing a long dress today, but tomorrow she might be wearing bum shorts. So
LT,
the first thing to understand is the fact that women dress whichever way and various
LT,
ways. No,
LT,
but wait,
can I just jump in, just please? Can I just
wait,
I want to
need
jump
to get
in.
somewhere. I need to get somewhere.
No, before you get there, the 2 days ago, I told you where I was chilling at on a Saturday. I saw about 8 women with dresses that show their bums, like half of their bums are out.
Yeah.
Even if they try to pull it down, the ass is just out. This is
Okay.
where we are going to be in the next 10 years. I'm telling you.
We'll be there much sooner, actually. That's what
You
I'm trying
see?
to tell you.
My point. And now, if everyone is starting to behave like this, do you think women will dress decently only 3 days or only 5 days, and then the 2 days they dress anyway? They're gonna.
I'm
Hey,
having a
guys,
different argument. I'm having a different argument altogether, right? I said at the start, let's assume everything that you guys are saying. Let's see where this takes us. What is it exactly we are saying? So if women dresses in bum shorts, what does that mean exactly? What are we saying? You guys don't seem to be coming out with it. Fine, we'll get there then. So as I was saying, women dress in various ways. Today she'll be in this dress, tomorrow she'll be in another dress. So there's no guarantee that if you find someone who dresses modestly, that they are modest, because fashion is just varied. That's one thing you need to understand, right? So just because she's wearing bum shorts today, she can very easily look like a church girl tomorrow. To keep that in mind. Secondly, is the fact that when there's, I think the argument that we're having is that there's certain places that it may be inappropriate to dress a certain way, right? I think we can all agree. But now, what do we mean by inappropriate? So I think someone made a comment here saying that if you are in a public space, you're in a public space. No one can police what you're doing. But if for whatever reason, because there's something in law called public indecency, if you feel that, then report the person, right? So meaning that there is relief for you to do something about that. Doesn't mean you go to her, doesn't mean you do anything, right? So that's the second bit. So meaning that if you have any issues, you've got options. The first option is to just leave her alone. Second option, if you think it's indecent, you report, right? Public places, normally there's someone there. If it's a mall, there's security, there's this, right? So those are the options. So again, as I've said, because I actually want to come in once I hear the answers, because then we're going to get somewhere. As I said, let's assume all of this that you say, yes, they're thirst trapping. Yes, they were looking for the male gaze. Yes, they're looking for male attention. Yes, all of these things. Where does that take us exactly? So that then we get to the crux of it.
It takes us to situationships.
Okay, and
Smashing fatherless babies after fatherless babies, fatherless babies after. Listen, fatherless babies after children that were going to grow up in a disadvantaged situation, hyper emotional. The list is endless.
Okay. So you're saying that then in 10 years' time we're gonna get to bum shorts and all of that, right? So meaning that we weren't there before. So then I will come back to you and say that fatherlessness has been there for years, in fact for generations. How's that different?
How many generations?
We can go however many generations you wanna go.
Okay, just because it's been there for years.
No. Hold on. I'm trying to understand. Remember, guys, my initial question here was, where does this take us? You guys are saying fatherlessness and all of these things. I'm saying these things have been here, because you said we're going to get to bum shorts. So whatever issues come with bum shorts and dressing that way, they've been here already. So
It's
the
getting
issue
worse.
isn't bomb
You
shorts.
can't deny that it's getting worse.
Hold
You
on,
can't deny that it's
but
getting
hold on.
worse.
We're trying to get correlation and causation here, guys. Right? So again, I go back to what I'm saying. Just where does it take us logically?
Smash and pass.
Yes,
Smash and pass.
smash and pass has been happening. It's nothing new.
It's
No,
worse
no,
now.
wait, wait.
It's worse now. Now it's actually become a trend. Now, if you go into social media, your Facebook, Instagram, and your TikTok, it has now become a glorified situation whereby everybody's like, "Yeah, no, mjolo, as last it's in mjolo." It's worse now than before. We can't now pretend as if it's always been happening. No, bro, we have a serious crisis. LT, yo, Wuti.
Hello, I have a question.
Bro, wait, hold on. So we're struggling now, Wuti. We have a serious crisis whereby people are not creating relationships. People are not starting families. Everybody's just doing a smash and pass. Yes, we can see some relationships, but LT, you cannot deny that right now it's worse than ever before. That's what we are talking about. And the main point that we're raising here is wide around the dress code, because it's a smash and pass. Naturally, as men, if you see a female and you're not even in a serious relationship or whatever it is, that's something that's going to attract you to that female at that point in time. You're gonna get there because you are attracted by those buttocks, and then after you get what you want, then you feel differently because the attraction came from something that was physical. You saw the buttocks, that's what attracted you. So we cannot now walk around and act as if all of these buttocks that are being shoved in our faces are not a result of us going into smash. Stop.
LT, can I ask? LT, please, let me just ask this point. Let me ask this question to Golan. Okay. Let me ask this. Is it, I feel like the problem here then it's men, because when we look back at when we had our own tradition before the white men, most of women were not dressed up, and the men were not looking at them in the way you are looking at us now. Then you are the problem. No, let me finish. You can't blame women undressing, not wearing clothes, because back then women were respected even though they were not wearing clothes. The Zulu culture, for example, women were not even wearing anything, like they were just wearing like skimpy things, nothing. You could see the butt and everything, but the men treated them like women. They respected them. So you saying what we are showing ass and that's why I'm smashing it, it doesn't make sense to me. It means as men, it means as men, as you men, you are the one who have
Kolani, it's women.
It means
talking about married women. Married women wore istwaba, which was a skirt that went from her hip down below her knees. She wore istwaba.
But unmarried girls would have their breasts out.
Exactly. Unmarried girls would have their breasts out.
Yeah, but
Can I answer?
Wait,
Can I answer?
it's not even the Zulu culture only. We are going
Can I answer?
around in all the.
Which culture are you talking about?
Can I
It's
try to
men,
answer this one?
it's men these days that are using women being naked as a
Can I
way.
try to answer your question?
But I want to finish. No, I want to
Finish your
finish this
question.
point. Then I ask you guys the
Are you making
question.
a point or you're asking a question?
Which culture? She said she's asking me. She says she's asking me. So I'm asking you, Chloe, which culture are you talking about? When you say historically, which culture are you talking about?
The Nguni culture. She's talking about.
I'm talking about the Guni culture. Yes, somebody
Those
answered.
were virgin. Those were virgin.
Let's try to.
But they were
let's do this.
naked. They were naked.
It's
That's my
fine. Can
point.
I
They were
try
naked.
to answer, Chloe?
They were
We're not talking
naked.
about virgins.
It's
Like the
fine.
way
Can I
you're saying
try?
we are walking around
Guys,
naked. They were naked.
These are not
Chloe,
virgins.
can
They
I
were
try to answer,
naked.
Chloe?
They had
Oh
their
gosh.
boobs out. They had their ass out.
Those are
But no
virgins.
man was looking. They were looking at them as. How do you know the person that you're talking about is not a virgin? How do you
Can I
know?
try to answer? Olane, can I try to answer this one, please?
Go for it.
So now, you are right, Chloe. There was a time where we didn't see each other in this manner that we see each other now. Women were highly respected and men were highly respected, and we could hold each other accountable for such things. You wouldn't touch someone's child without you doing the right thing first. in terms of what I mean by that is that you are going to marry her first before you can do anything that you want to, or rather you guys can do anything that you want. You first had to be married, and we didn't see each other like that. However, through time, we have allowed bad behavior to influence the societies or communities, right? Number one, we had the biggest influencer is the hip hop culture that has made people to see this degenerate behavior become something within us in the societies. That's why we are here today. Both men and women are to blame for this behavior because men changed how they saw women and women allowed it to happen. This is why we are here. It is not, we can do the blame game and say women, men, but my advice to you guys is this one. Because we are at a stage where people are behaving out of their norm, try to be mindful when you are leaving your house that sometimes you might catch a very, very bad behavior of men while you are trying to feel good about yourself, trying to show off that you have a big bum, you have this, you have a nice figure, your body shape is nicer than most women. Trust me, you are going to get the men that don't know how to behave in a right way. This is what I'm saying.
Sometimes it's the man's problem. If I go to the gym and I see a nice outfit that I like in the store, it's not about you. Just because you're making it about
What's happening?
you, it's not about
Joe,
you.
what's happening at gym now?
It's not about
What's
you.
happening?
I can't go to the gym
Okay,
to wear the
what's
mini
the
skirt
culture
and then
now?
you are here. Wait,
Flo,
you're telling me about the white man's culture. Don't tell me about the white man's culture. I don't know anything about it.
Think
Don't
about
tell me
white man
about it.
culture, Flo. I did
It's
not say
a white
anything
man
about white
culture.
men.
It's your mentality as men that now we have to dress up in a certain manner because you have horrible thoughts. Tame yourself. Tame
Okay,
yourself as a
okay, it's
man.
fine.
Don't tell me. For me, I go to the gym, I eat right. It's very hard to do that. And then when I go to the store and I
Okay,
want to
Joe,
wear what I want
just
to wear,
let him
and then you
finish.
have your own thoughts, and then you're coming
Just
at me
hear
like,
him out.
no,
Let
you
him
can't
finish.
wear that because you are making me feel some type of way. You're making me think some type of way about you. Like, what kind of a thing is that? It doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, Chloe. Let's do it like this. Have you seen the culture of gym today? People used to go to gym for gymming purposes. Now it's all about see my body, see how good in shape I am. And
Yes,
men,
see it.
listen, Chloe. We see the TikTok and Instagram videos where women bend over in such a way that they show their private parts. We see these videos. It's not like
How are you
we are
seeing
not.
their private
Wait,
parts
Chloe,
when they are
wait, Chloe,
when
wait,
they're
Chloe, wait,
dressed up?
Chloe. Chloe,
Don't
wait,
look
Chloe,
there.
wait.
Don't look.
Wait, Chloe, wait, man. Now you need to understand, no man is forcing this woman to behave like this, to show off her lady parts like this. There's no man. She takes her own phone, get a stand, put it there on the corner, and then she does what she wants to do. No man is forcing this woman to do that. You need to understand this thing that also women are part of the problem. You can't divorce yourselves from this issue and say men. Say people. Me and you are part of the problem, and we are perpetuating this problem to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. We have to be accountable,
How, Star?
both
Like, the
men
thing
and
is,
what
no,
do you
the
mean
thing is, you're
how?
saying women shouldn't. No, wait, you're saying women shouldn't wear certain in a certain way because men are going to. You're a man saying that to women. Are you
It's
understanding
fine.
what I'm saying?
It's fine, Chloe. It's
Are you
fine.
understanding that?
We predators. We're telling you the truth here. We're not speaking what's socially right,
Can I
socially
interject? I
acceptable.
just
Like, I'm
have
telling you the truth
something
here, Chloe.
to add.
Bum shots.
I can't hear you,
Glow, you are
Solani. I
not
can't
wrong
hear
in
you.
what you are saying.
We're gonna run you over. You can be adamant and say you're not doing it for men. At the end of the day, Chloe, you put on bum shots and you go out. We're gonna run you over. There's no two ways about it. You don't know.
I respect that. I
I'm telling you. So we're not saying
respect that more than what Star is
we're not
saying.
saying this for our sake. We're saying
I
this.
respect that
Tolani,
more than what Star is saying. You should own it.
Tolani and
Own
Star.
that.
But here's the
Own
thing.
that. That's what I want.
Can I just, Glow, just hold on for me. Just hold on for me. What is a bit upsetting for me is the fact that based on what I'm hearing, right, it sounds to me like Star is saying, if you are gonna dress modestly, you're probably gonna attract a man that would respect you in that regard and treat you accordingly. And I disagree with that entirely. Why? Because men will find a good woman that dresses well or dresses the way they want her to dress and change almost everything about her. As women, we will subscribe to that because women can be very delusional. Now you've changed yourself for a man and you've stopped dressing a certain way, you stopped going to a certain place, you stopped behaving in a particular manner. Why? Because you respect your man. You want him to feel honored, you want him to feel heard, you want him to feel respected. You do all these things and a man will still turn around and yeah, and still manage to fuck you over. So this has nothing to do
Wait,
with
so
how
you see,
women
you
dress,
see what you are
guys.
Are
missing.
you
What
getting
you
run
are
over, Tawane?
wait,
Are you getting
wait,
run over?
wait. Mancane Kulan, Mancane. She said something that's very important. That man that you're talking about that is smashing other women outside, ne, has treated you well. The only thing that he did that you seem to find wrong in is that he started dealing with other women. However, he has treated you well, and to a point that he has made you his wife. However, the only problem that you're seeing is that he's busy with other women outside. However, he did treat you well and even give you his last name, or rather,
Wow.
the ring. You
Wow.
see, that's where the difference is at now. I'm not saying what he's doing outside is right.
So women
I'm
don't
not
deserve
justified. Listen,
loyalty. We
listen.
can't
When
make it
he
make sense.
treated you
Oh
well,
gosh,
but he's
can I
cheating. He's
can I
treating you
get
well,
to my
but he's
point?
cheating. Oh my God. Oh
Yeah,
my
but
goodness.
you guys not
This
understanding. Agirila, we are crying about men that will come and mess up your life and leave, right? They don't give you commitment, they don't give you guarantees, they don't give you nothing. They just
him
came and took
cheating
what they
is a
wanted. Let
problem.
me finish, Glow.
If you're
Glow.
spiritual, you know that when you go out and sleep with other people who have their own demons, and you come back to me with your demons, it's not
It's
you respecting
wait,
me or
Glow.
loving me. You don't love me
Yeah,
because you're
it's,
bringing other people's demons in my life. I'm here
yeah,
in the
yeah.
house and you're going
It's,
sleeping around. If you're spiritual, you know these things, man. Star. Why are you saying like he's
now it's
treating you
moving
right?
from what when he said now it's spiritual now. You see now
No, Maria, you're
there's
saying he's
another
treating you
goalpost,
right,
man.
but he's sleeping around.
Yeah, but now there's a different goalpost, man. Now we have moved from what we are talking about.
How?
We are
He's
moving into
treating you right,
spirituality
but
now. But guys, we are
he's
talking
treating
about being treated
he's
right.
treating you right, but he's cheating. That's what you're saying.
Tapes,
He's
I wanted to
treating you
respond
right,
to
but
it.
he's cheating.
Let me respond to Wendy so we can keep it in line. Then after that you can have your discussion. You see, Wendy, I understand. So your argument is, let's say you're a woman who's wearing pump shorts, and then you go into a relationship with your man, and then you change, you start wearing your long dresses, and then he still goes in another woman. That's your argument, right? Now think of it this way. You're not the one who's getting run over. You're not the one that's getting run over by a 18 wheeler, wheel after wheel after wheel after wheel. So you can't use that to justify it. So now, are you saying that you'd rather put on you'd rather put on a bum shorts and then also get run over by 18 wheels, because even if you put a skirt and be loyal to a man, he's gonna go out somewhere? It doesn't make sense. You're literally putting yourself on the ground like a rag for people to step on you. We're talking about you, the individual, when to say
No, my
put on the
darling, you're
bum shorts,
understanding me
get
wrong. What
run
I'm
over.
saying,
There needs to be a culture shift in the mentality of men, because a man will run over a woman that initially he thought to be proper. Not even only in terms of cheating, in terms of him just being a rubbish individual, right? But he will also do the same thing to next gal that wears booty shorts. I think the accountability that men used to have versus what they have now is all the way run down. It's all the way wrong. That's why I agree with what LT said, that it's not men. Y'all just need to shift your thinking in how you feel women, or the roles that you feel women play in your lives, because you can be a good woman and you will still find the one that you did not aim for that comes into your life. But then you will also just be for the streets, and then you find a good man that wants to wife you and whatever. So I think it's just now. I think on in all honesty, on both alleys, people just need to realize what they want. If you are not gonna be the kind of person that is aiming for someone that is for the streets,
Winnie,
then just let that
Winnie,
not be your target market.
Winnie, do you
Can I
Bernie,
do you
like you
dress
say Werner, it's Bernie.
or Veni? Mamela ke Veni. Listen, Veni. Do you dress in short skirts that show your bum?
No, I don't.
Why?
It's not. It doesn't subscribe. I don't, cause I
Why?
don't. It doesn't make me feel comfortable. When I'm at my house, I do it. Yes.
Why?
But
Why?
because I mean, I'm a mother as well, guys. That's not the kind of image I want to be putting
What do you
out
mean
there.
when you say
It's
you are a
just
mother
not.
as well? What do you mean when you say you are a mother as well? Are you saying
don't
it's not
want my
appropriate?
daughters.
Okay, do you think it's
For me,
appropriate?
with the way I've been raised, not.
Do you think it's
Because also
appropriate?
I'm a Christian child.
Wait,
For me,
wait,
no. But I
wait,
cannot
Veni.
decide for the next
Is
person.
it Veni? No, I'm asking you. I'm not talking about
Yes.
anyone else. I'm asking you
And that's what
directly.
I'm saying. For me,
Is
it
it?
isn't appropriate.
Oh,
For me
okay,
personally.
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So
But I
now
cannot
let me.
dictate that for somebody else.
No problem, no problem. So my point is here. This is the last thing I'm going to say, and I'm gonna come off. Guys, do whatever you want. You will learn later. You will learn later.
I have learned
Unfortunately,
now. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
okay.
I have learned and I still don't dress that way. So what do men actually want? That is my point.
Yeah.
When Kolani asked me what is actually your point, that is my point. Either way, men will just screw you, guys. Girls,
Yeah.
just do as you do, because either way, these men shame.
Rennie, can I come in? So initially, what I wanted to say, I first said that women. Bubbles, are you saying something?
Bubbles, mute.
Oh, okay. Sure. So initially I said you must just accept that women dress in whichever way, right? They change their dress code and all of these things. What I was trying to get to with that was that actually, right, what we see out in the real world is the fact that men end up marrying and dating all types of women, right? It's very evident from what I can see, at least, and from what I noticed that's going around there. Whether she's wearing bum shorts or whether she's wearing full dress, she's still gonna get the attention. You may argue that then it's a different type of attention, but ultimately it's the same. Men are there and attracted by whatever it is that attracts them. They make the decision whether to stay or not, right? So this argument that somehow your bum shorts will determine whether you end up a relationship or a one-night stand, to me, just doesn't quite fit reality. And I think if men were really honest with ourselves, I think we might get to a point where we say, actually, it's not as clear cut as people make it out to seem. Because why? When you look at people that people get married because they meet each other on Facebook, they meet each other on Tinder, people meet each other at clubs and get married, people meet each other at wherever, at Groove, there isn't this idea that somehow if you wear bum shorts, you are somewhat excluded from the dating pool, or you're somewhat excluded from getting married. There's someone there who's going to appreciate that. Why? Because we see it. People on OnlyFans are getting married. People on OnlyFans have relationships, right? People that supposedly are like a people for the streets are getting married, right? So there's people there, but if it doesn't affect you, all I'm saying is that leave it be, because the issue that we have here, which is what I was trying to get to, is the fact that what we are not saying is the fact that if a woman dresses a certain way, if she doesn't appeal to you, leave her alone. The person that becomes a problem is the creep. And that's where what we are not talking about. The fact that there are creeps and we're allowing society to accept creeps, and somewhat we're not doing anything about those creeps, because that's where the issue is. It's not that she's dressed a certain way. Because as I'm saying to you, women dress in varied kind of ways in different days. And that doesn't necessarily, because if honestly, if let's take it logically, if how they dress determined what outcomes they got, then I would think that women who wanted relationships, women who wanted marriage would dress in that way. But seemingly we don't see that, because people who get married are all
No,
various types
LT,
of people who dress in whichever way. So it doesn't
LT,
follow logically.
listen, you have to give other people a chance now. You must understand, brother. You must not condone these things, right? Just
How did
because
you?
they are happening.
No,
Just
no, wait
because
a
they are
second.
I'm
happening.
explaining
Don't cut
the
him off.
difference.
Don't cut
I'm
him off.
explaining, I'm not
He's gonna
condoning.
finish
I'm
the
condoning.
point.
The
There's
point
two
is,
different
he's
points.
already made the point. He's being a professor for you guys.
No,
He's
no, no. Hold on.
advocating for
Let,
your own
let me
things.
address you. Let me address you before you go far. Stop this idea that there's teams. I'm not part of a team. I'm giving you my views. You agree with them or you don't agree with them. I'm not part of some men woman thing. Address me with what you think. I'm addressing what I think. I've said what I think. This is not. I'm not president of anything. Come at me straight, and we'll get each other.
I think just to add on the same lines as LT, so we can. I feel like what he says, what he's saying is definitely true, but also it can also. I feel like what people are getting wrong also at the same time. That's why I'm also agreeing with LT that it's not an absolute. It's not an absolute thing. It's not like if you wear a bum short now you're gonna attract a creep. You know what I mean? It's not an absolute thing. But obviously, what Star and Kolani are saying is that the probability of you getting a certain type of person will be higher. You know what I mean? I think that's weird. That's what the other guys are trying to say. But I think also, let's also sway away from the whole men. I think what Vernia, okay, I'm gonna butcher it. Let me not try. What the lady with the flowers said about what would my kids think about. I think also let's also acknowledge the other people in society that get affected from certain the certain dressing that is now being normalized. Like for example, for me, I have a sister. I feel like if I was a girl, I would not dress in a certain way, not because of a man or whatever, but because I am being an example to a younger girl. I'm being an example to a sibling, to a cousin. So I feel like also that also goes into play. And also, if you notice that the more revealing, like on both ends, the more revealing like images and dressing has been normalized, the more prostitution, OnlyFans has increased. Imagine in South Africa it's now a normal thing. When it was not even like that. It was more of an American thing. Now it's like something that we talk about on a daily now. So I feel like also let's take away about like the men and stuff. Just also the other people in society. Like I think someone said it earlier about you're in a mall. Imagine a child is 5. Now she sees like some other girl walking around like basically half naked. And also the aspect of other women also look at other women and say, okay, how is this person dressing? It's not only men. I think that's also what we must also realize, that it's not only just a man. This, and also we also have to acknowledge that also I think the sad part is that when people are talking like this, it's talking out of fear for women, because me being a guy, I know there's a lot of guys that are just disgusting. So it's more of like a thing of, it's not like we can't, to be honest, we can't fix your, is that we're failing on fixing our own side, and we're trying to prevent, okay, I'm talking too much, but you get what I'm saying. We're trying to prevent people from being harmed, especially the rates of rape and whatever around. Yeah, I bet it's like more of trying to reduce the probability of something like that happening. Not saying that we're saying that dress like this so you don't get harmed, but it's more like the society is like this, and we're trying to protect me as a brother, not to you guys, but I'll be trying to protect my own.
Bantu benkosi, good people. Just to go back, sorry to go back, but then from the point of why do we now, like why have we changed how we see women? Someone said that back in the days, women used to dress, however, like they used to wear short stuff and it wasn't a problem. Back then, well, even now, those certain dresses or clothes represented a certain thing. Like for instance, the short dresses for Xhosa girls, they represent like certain ages for them and their purity or them being virgins. For instance, like you'd never go to a strip club and see a girl there wearing traditional clothes, even though they are short. So the clothes you wear, most of y'all, they represent labo girl bakuma strip club, which is why we are saying to y'all it's wrong how you dress. So with the issue of back in the days and even Emakaya or the homelands right now, it's not a problem for girls to dress in those traditional way and they are not looked at in a certain way because the men there and everyone there understands what it represents. So if we want to rectify everything, everyone needs to go back to the way we were as black people. Women need to hold us men accountable through marriage for having access to the coochie or the cake. In that way, even if we see you, sorry, in palm shorts or whatever, we know that we don't have access to that or we can't get that. And in order for us to get it, we'll have to marry the girl. So if we cannot afford to take care of you and provide for you, then it means we'll just look and we won't do anything. And if we can, we'll do the right thing and then marry you and not have to just have sex with you and leave you there, because then the next person will complain that you've been sleeping around and then it creates the whole situation that we're in right now.
Guys, can I just say a few things?
Where are you? LT, where are you at the topic? They said I must moderate. Where are we? And
Oh,
like,
I don't know. Okay, can I just say something and drop? Is that okay?
no, it's fine. Say
Okay,
whatever.
cool. Thanks. Look, I think sooner or later we're gonna realize this, right? We are in 2025 now, and we need to look at places, cultures, countries that have walked this path before us. So countries like America, Europe, and Asia is a little bit different because their culture is a little bit different, right? We much closer to Europe and the US purely because of the media that we consume, the language, English. So we kind of more assimilated to that culture, right? Whether we like it or not, religion, Christianity, and all of these things. So we kind of influenced by that thinking. So whenever you're trying to look at South Africa and where South Africa is going to go, whether we like it or not, that's where we should kind of always look and see, because they've been there before, and they're democracies that are much more mature than us, and that's where we're probably going to end up, right? So what happens socially, typically we kind of get we lag behind them. So meaning whatever it is that they do is more likely going to come to us, right? Which is why we have all of these things, because this is from American culture, this is from hip hop culture, and all of these things, right? And seemingly there's no way of stopping it. So if you accept that to be true, then we have to accept a few things. That one, the idea that we're going to try and control women is just not going to work, because it's not working that side, and we take our cue from them, right? And there's no going back. So which means that we're going to have to accept, whether we like it or not, whether it's culturally appropriate or not, that women are going to dress whichever way they want. That's the one thing, right? Because that's where we're going and we can see it happening. And if you've been to Europe and been on the beaches, if you've been in the US and Miami and how they dress, it's a different story, but we'll leave it at that. So that's one. And then the second thing is the fact that what was I going to say now? That we are where we are. So 2025. So we just need to accept that. And then the other thing is the fact that going forward, right? If people don't change their behavior, so if you are a creep and somehow you think that it is wrong for women to dress this way and that way, and you act upon that, you're going to catch a case, right? Because the laws are also changing, reflecting what is going on in those countries, right? So that's why rape cases are happening. Police are now concentrating and are focusing on these types of crimes, right? And women are going to take the opportunities if they feel that in some way they are being discriminated against. So in whatever way, whatever you think, keep that in mind. The best way to do this is that just let people be. If it's got nothing to do with you, leave it. Doesn't concern
Okay,
you.
so
That's
let's say we let them be and everything, and like the whole gender-based violence and rape and all of that, it's done with. We will still have an issue of the family structure still not being functional or being destroyed.
Because of what a woman wears, guys.
Because of what a woman is wearing.
Okay. So let me do it like this. Let me just finish up logically. So let's take logically. I said to you, if it was the case that the way the woman dresses, right, determines whether she ends up in a relationship or ends up in marriage, that would be reflected. Women would act in that way because, and I make the assumption, most women want to be in relationships, most women want to be married. However, when you go out there, you realize that that's actually not the case. Then that tells me that it cannot be logically true that how she dresses determines the outcomes of her relationship status. It just logically does not work like that. Just go outside, right? So that to me just doesn't make sense. It has to be something else. Does that make sense?
No, LT, it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
So Lani, let me put it this way. Just hold on for me, LT. Let me put it this
right? Back in the day, it was the men's responsibility to set the tone in the household, to set the tone in the relationship. It was the men's responsibility to head the house. What I believe has happened is that men have become very laid back in their purpose and in their role and in their function as men. And women have become more forward and have become okay with being able to men, air quote, for themselves, because men aren't stepping up to the plate like they used to. So what's happening in our society is the men of our generation, they want women that dressed, behaved, etc., like their mothers, grandmothers, and aunts did. But they're not willing to man up like our fathers, grandfathers, and uncles did. I think that is what's wrong with society, not necessarily with how women dress. And I know that a lot of people think that I'm contradicting myself, but just because I am understanding of a different perspective than mine does not mean that I advocate for it. Also doesn't mean I'm against it. I just understand that as people, we have different backgrounds, we have different understandings and different beliefs of different things. I don't always do the things that I believe in, as I'm sure that many of us don't. So I genuinely believe that if men walked in their purpose, if men meant the way they did, our society wouldn't be looking the way it does now. That is
Can I
my
ask
2
you
cents.
something?
Ma El Capitano.
Sure.
Ma El
Yeah,
Capitano.
let her talk. Let her talk. Let her
I want to say something as well when she's done. Are you done, Vernie?
No, she's not
Well,
yet
I've
done.
lost my train of thought. I'm very distracted now.
Okay, wait. Can I ask you a question quickly?
Thing of
Would you allow your
Yeah,
daughter to
sure.
dress?
these comments, you're not getting anywhere, guys. You must let a person speak, and then when they're done, and then you can speak. Because if you're gonna interject, you might make that person forget something that was important and fruitful.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, I've completely lost my train of thought, so I'll stop there.
You're talking about.
It's okay.
You're talking
It's all right.
about.
Munashi, hang on. Munashi, hang on.
I'm trying to remind her what you're saying.
Munashi, hang
Wait,
on.
wait. I'm moderating. If you wanna speak or ask a question, raise your hand on the comment section. We'll recognize you. Please, El Capitano, mute your mic. Kolani, ask your question.
Okay, all right. I actually, hey, Vernie, now I have a question for you, but I wanted to respond to Elsie. So, Vernie,
Okay.
if you are saying that we have somehow dropped the ball, that primitively stand up responsibilities and we led, right? Does it not make sense for us as men to say, do not put on bum shorts and just go out into the public and then not expect the wolf pack to come at the piece of meat? We know that. Why? It's got nothing to do with being a creep that wants to grape. No. There are many instances where a man will persuade a woman. Persuasion. Even if the relationship is 1 week or 2 months or 6 months. But he saw the butt chicks. He wanted them. He went for them. He got them. Done. It happens like that. Let us not deny the fact that a lot of females get run over by 18-wheelers because they dress provocatively. You can't say, no, these are creeps, the police will catch them. Sometimes it's not even about the police catching them.
Okay,
It's
if
about
that
the
is
fact that...
your
What
Let me
about the
finish.
females
Let me-
that don't
let-
dress provocatively and still get run over by 18-wheelers? What about that scenario?
No. You see, okay, let me explain. Let me explain. That one is very simple. That is a female with a very different intention. That is a female who does not advertise physical features to attract the wolf pack. You understand? That woman does not get run over by an 18-wheeler. That is incorrect. When I talk about getting run over by an 18-wheeler, you know exactly what I'm talking about. you see what I...
Clarify what you mean. Be
And
exact.
it's because I know that I'm telling you your point is invalid. It is. Trust me.
It is.
Ulani, maybe let me help. So
I
what
agree.
what she's saying is that it doesn't matter. So if you're a woman just walking down the street, you're gonna get approached, regardless of what it is that you're wearing,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So for them, from their perspective, I understand from a man's perspective, but from their perspective, it doesn't matter. They're gonna get approached regardless. She's walking from work, she's walking to work, she's getting lunch, whether she's at a club, she's at Louvre, she's at church, she's wherever. It actually is immaterial what she's dressed up as. Now, what she cannot account for is the intention of the man. So I agree that if she's wearing bum shorts, she may get a certain type of man. But I am saying, right, at the end of the day, it actually does not matter the intention of that man, right? Because from her perspective, it's still the same. Why? Because we as men are there for bums. That's what we're going for.
Nope.
Whether she's dressed up in whatever way, because if you're not, there's 4 or 5 other men that approached her that day. So you might be the one that's saying, okay, I see her as a good woman and all of that. But the 5 others that approach her the same day see her differently. Because the thing is, we as men are not consistent in the way we do things as well. So that's why I'm saying to you, at the end of the day, the dress does not make
So,
sense.
Solani, then you'll agree with my point that men have dropped the ball. So that the thinking is actually
your fault.
Incorrect.
Oh my days.
Let's do this. Simple and straightforward. Think of it this way. How many times do you see a man in a mall that sees a woman with the buttocks hanging out of her shorts looks at her and says, that is my wife. I would like that woman to be my wife. Now we're being realistic now. We're not talking about opinions or psychology and we're being straightforward now. We're putting facts on the table. What are the odds of a man seeing a woman in the mall with the buttocks hanging out of her shorts for the whole world to see and be like, that is my wife? That's question number one. Number two, when he is in a relationship with her and they are at the mall and she's wearing those shorts with the buttocks falling out of her shorts and men are drooling, how does he feel about it?
Can I answer?
Let's be factual, guys. You know what I mean? Let's be factual. Let's just speak the truth now.
Sure. Let's be factual. So let's take the first scenario. As I've said to you, men are inconsistent, right? So it may be that one man who's not turned on by that. There's another one who is. That's what we need to understand, right?
We all want it. You said we're speaking the truth. We all want it.
Exactly.
Hey, this man is lying, yo.
No.
Lying, bro.
Okay.
We all want it.
Bro, it does not matter what your personal preference is, but when you see ass, dog, when you see ass, stop playing, bro.
So let's put it differently then. Okay, you're saying that then you guys are seeing ass and she's being approached, right? Is that what we're saying?
Please repeat the
No, I'm trying to answer your first question, where she's walking no more with bum shorts and some man is looking at her with like undressing her and all of these things, right? So I'm saying
Wait, Elsie. Wait, Elsie. Number one, it's not some, it's most. Number two, hang on. Number two, there's not much to undress. Her buttocks is literally falling out of her shorts. You won't even imagine what the buttocks will look like. You are looking at the buttocks walking past Woolies. You are looking at the buttocks, at those, you know those tiny little pimples. You're looking at them.
I know those back dimples. I know.
You've seen them.
Yes,
you're not imagining they are there.
I know.
The same ones.
I know. So here's the thing. So I'm saying to you, she's gonna get approached. So, or rather, let's put it like this. Let's do logically. So, does the way she dresses determines what she becomes in your life?
In my life?
Yes. Because either she could be a one-night stand because all you're seeing is buttocks, right? So you're just looking for bumps. One night stand, done, gone. Or she could end up being a long-term relationship, or she could end up being your wife. So does the way she dressed determine
what the problem is?
In your life?
You know what the problem is, LT? I'm going to explain it to you. LT, when I come on the panel, I speak the truth. Even if people are like, can you even hear what I say? I speak the truth, bro. Yeah. Even if it makes me look funny, I'll speak my truth. This is what I think. This is what I know. Let me respond to your question, LT. Here's the issue. When you look at those dimples, right? You know what you want to do, right? And you're not the only one. Okay, let me give you an example. Have you ever noticed that maybe you're at a mall and there's a fly-ass chick who's wearing plum shorts just walks past, and then there's another brother that you happen to have eye contact with immediately after she walks past, and you don't know this guy, but the both of you just laugh. Hear me out. The both of you just laugh and you're going about your day. You know why the two of you are laughing at each other, because you're both looking at the buttocks, right? Now imagine if you then approach her, right? And then you go into a relationship with her. You're gonna know when niggas are looking at her buttocks. How is that gonna make you feel? It's gonna make you feel funny. And then you're going to address it, right? Because it's making you feel funny. It's still attracting attention. It does attract attention. We cannot deny that. And then what's gonna happen? Oh, I went into a relationship with him, and then he started changing me. He started telling me to change the way that I dress. And then what's going to happen? And. Then it's a build-up. And now what does she do now? She doesn't want to leave her palm shorts because she's like, hey, man, this is how you found me. How I am. Hang on. I've just given you an example of what as men. When we look at booty, we can see what we're looking at. and we know why people get it.
Cool. Can I respond? So
Would
you
you,
answered my
here's my
question.
question to you. Here's my question to you as
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Would you allow her to continue to wear bum shorts with the booty falling out of her shorts and the dimples, walking? What is this Mall of Africa in the bum shorts? Would you let your woman do that?
Cool. Let me answer. So first up, I asked a question, which you seemingly answered. So which seems to be that what you're saying is that the way she dresses does not determine what she becomes in your life. Because as much as she's got that bum short, you'll still approach her, you'll still ask for your number, she'll end up being your girlfriend.
No.
So,
Hang on. I
because
want
your
to
example,
say-
hold on. Your
LT,
example is
let me tell you what I said. Let me tell you what I said. I went there because I saw the dimples. And plus, sometimes, when it's got like stretch marks. Oh, Lord. Anyways, carry on. Let me carry on.
Wait. So
Let me
what I'm
carry
trying
on.
to say, we're separating the two things, right? So that we're isolating the two. So, to my initial point, so that does not determine whether she becomes a girlfriend or not. Or rather, it does not determine what she becomes in your life.
It does.
I think.
Hold on. Separate the two.
I think I understand what you're saying. Can I add quickly 2 seconds?
Separate the two things.
Can I add my 2 seconds?
I'm gonna address what happens after the relationship. Just stick.
LT.
Is not talking about
You're
the
saying,
relationship.
okay, hold on, guys.
I'm telling you about the reason why I'm approaching. I'm not approaching the soul, the spirit, the psychology, the what. I'm approaching what I'm seeing at that point in time. My first impression is that booty and the bum shots. That's why I'm there, right? So I meet up with her. I talk to her. Of course, we're gonna do this angle of let's date, but I know what I want because I know what I saw.
You got
Yeah, right. So as and when we start doing this thing, so I can get what I'm looking for, if she continues to dress up provocatively, that makes other men drool when they look at her and lust at her, and it makes me feel uncomfortable, do you think I would stay in that relationship?
Sure. Then I want to answer that. I'm going to answer that. But I said, let's look at this logically. Because seemingly, the bum shorts does not stop you from approaching, does not stop you from ending up in a relationship. Seemingly it doesn't. Only issue comes in
Categorize the relationship, LT. Don't make it seem as if, okay, now I'm there, I'm committed, now I'm on
Okay,
I'm there.
Can I ask
We're
LT
not
something?
supposed to approach.
I'm there to
Kolana, can I ask LT something?
Sure.
Kolana, can I ask LT something? LT, between a decent dressed lady and a provocative dressed lady, who is likely to get more attention?
The provocatively dressed. It's provocative.
Okay,
people like it.
I think. Wait, I just wanted to add just 2 seconds. I'm not even gonna talk that much. I think what LT is getting wrong. Roland is not even talking about the relationship. He's talking about the intention. That he's saying that if it's provocative, his intention will be more seductive than when someone's wearing a decent dress.
Okay.
Like if you're seeing if someone's
Can I
that's
ask?
what he said.
Wait, can I
Yes.
ask something about the indecency thing, right? Who's going to be approached? Because it's a double sword edge. What about women? I mean, from my understanding, men approach women that are attractive, regardless of if they're wearing a long dress or a short dress. They mostly approach women that are attractive. So if you're not attractive as a woman and you're wearing a bum short, a man will not approach you.
We will.
That's what I'm saying when I
You are lying. You are lying.
you say you
You are
guys.
lying.
Oh my goodness! I
You are
can't even finish your
lying. You are
point.
lying.
That's why I get to
Tell
screaming
us.
because I can't even
You are
finish your
lying.
point.
Flo, we will switch the lights off.
I can't finish your point. The thing is, you don't want to be
Because you
truthful,
are
guys.
lying.
No,
You
you
are
don't want to
lying.
be truthful. You know that. You
No,
know
you
that.
are lying. We are
Wait,
telling you.
stop.
We are
Flo,
men.
before you
Let me
Men are
finish.
telling you. Men are
Let me
telling
let me
you.
finish. Let me finish this point. You see that when I let me finish this point. It's a nice girl like Golani said with the dimples and the stretch marks or whatever. Cute look. She's fresh. She's nice, right? We know we see what she looks like. We on the panel. And it's another plus size girl, and I'm not shaming plus size people, right? Wearing the same thing. She's wearing the same thing the other girl is wearing.
We are
But
smashing. We are smashing.
you're
Okay,
lying. You're
stop
lying.
trying to
You're
create this
Ma'am,
narrative.
don't act like those girls don't
Chloe.
get pregnant.
Listen,
wow.
Chloe. Listen,
Glow,
Okay, fine.
listen,
just
Chloe.
hold on.
Fine.
Listen,
Okay,
I'm a
Chloe.
plus
fine.
size 30.
Listen,
No,
Chloe.
no, no, no. It's
There,
fine.
there
It's
is
fine. You're
And
smashing, right?
Chloe,
and
Chloe,
hold
Chloe.
on, hold
There
on,
are
just
there are
hold on,
brothels.
5 star.
Listen. Yeah, I'll give you a chance. There are brothels that are filled with plus size women. They
No, I
get
said it's.
smashed every day.
I said
Trust
it's
me.
fine. I said okay.
Even the
It's fine.
ugliest girls in the brothels get smashed every day.
I said okay. It's cool. If that's what you're saying, that's
Glow.
not, that. No, no, no. It's fine. I'm not even going to go back and forth with them because I know the way Kolani described the woman he would run after is not if the same woman that I described. But it's fine. Star and
No,
Star would
Here,
Star
can I
would
say
here,
something?
smash.
here's
Wait,
yeah, but
Star would
here's just my
smash.
point.
Can I say something?
Speaking from a perspective from a woman that does not dress provocatively and is a bit on the heavier side. When I walk out, men approach. There is not a day that I walk out and don't get approached by at least 3 or 4 guys. Now, in that sense, how am I supposed to know the intentions? That's why I'm saying, like, you can't tell me that it's based on how I'm dressing, guys. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense because men will approach you and they'll sell you dreams because they want to smash. As a woman, how are you supposed to tell apart? And y'all are saying it has to tie with how you're dressed, but I don't believe that. It cannot be. It
Okay,
cannot be,
so
guys.
It's not.
here's
It's
my
not.
question,
It's
Bernie.
not.
Here's my
When you are
question.
right, it's not
You say
about
3 or
dressing.
4.
It's all about them
You say 3 or
controlling the
4,
way
right?
we dress.
Okay,
Yes.
Bernie, you
Okay,
say
can I
3 or
just,
4.
guys, can I
My
just say so
question
that I
is,
can drop off?
if you are wearing bum shorts, Bernie, you say 3 or 4, right? And you don't dress provocatively. Here's my question. You say 3 or 4 a day, and you don't dress provocatively. If you were wearing bum shorts, do you think the number would be the same, or do you think it would be higher, or do you think it would be lower?
It might be higher. It will most probably be higher. But that's
Exactly
what I'm
what we
trying to
said.
make you
And that the way men think is not supposed to be on the woman. It's not our responsibility, Baba. It's not.
Yeah, it's
Because
they're
whether
proving our
I'm
point.
clothed or not, men are going to approach me irregardless. How am I
Exactly.
supposed to know the intention? Because you're basing intent based off of how I'm dressed and what I'm attracting.
Okay, it's simple.
But men just be, guys.
Can I just?
How to
but
summarize
The answer
it?
to
You
that is
said they are
simple, Benny.
creeps.
You
They are
see, Benny,
creeps.
if you had to pick,
Okay, Chloe.
if you had to pick from 20 men who are approaching you now, 20 men, you'd get so confused that you would probably have to go through 10 of them to find that one because 20 approached you. Right? We've already determined that if you dress up provocatively, you will be approached by a higher number. Now, what you know about us men, we can thrill and dribble. We can tell our story. We can make you do something that you otherwise would not do. Because we are men, we are designed like that when we speak to women. Now you've got this huge number of 20 who is flocking towards you because they saw your butt cheeks. Now you are trying to sift through all of those people to find the person who has the right intentions. It's different. Now you look at your numbers of 3 to 4 a day. You've now narrowed it down to a very small number that you can clearly sift through. Why? Because you're listening to the way that he talks. Even the way a man greets you, if you are dressed appropriately, is different from when your butt cheeks are hanging all over the place. We know this as men, and you cannot argue with us based on that. Is that the way we talk to a woman who's got her buttocks hanging out of her shorts is not the same as the way we talk to a woman who's dressed. I'm not going to use the term accordingly, but you understand where I'm going with this.
No, it's the same.
No.
I'm a woman, and I can tell you it's the same.
look, okay, guys, let me not generalize. Maybe if I speak it from my
perspective, you'll understand, right? I am 30. I've been in 3 at most serious relationships in my life. I don't dress provocatively, but I have 2 different baby daddies. One I was with for 6 years, the other one I was with for 4 years. I'm not with those people anymore. But here's my point. Even till this day, when men approach me, you just don't know what a guy wants, because baby daddy number one, 6 years, he sold me dreams. I have a lot of respect for baby daddy number two because he was honest about where he stands. We just didn't work out because we weren't just compatible. We're still friends till today, but it's not those kind of situations where you go back and you would smash. No, guys. It's not. I know how people say that, yeah, no, that happens. It's not. We just have a mutual respect for each other. But still, I'm not married. But I have a friend of mine who has been in the streets and she be doing a lot. And guess what? She's happily married. Now,
Happily
that's what I'm
married.
trying to, like, I just am trying to make you understand that a woman's dress code, as much as you think it applies, maybe that's your 2 cents. But the general public does not think like that. So
Wait,
that's why I'm saying I
Can I
agree
ask you a
with
question?
TK's
Vinny,
point.
Vinny,
With LT,
Vinny,
sorry, with LT's point.
Vinny,
Yes.
Vinny, does your friend dress like you or she dresses provocatively?
She dresses provocatively, and her husband
What?
seems to be okay with it.
Yeah, something's wrong in that. That man is not
Vinny,
happily married.
Vinny,
Says
That man is not
who?
happily married. Let me tell you
But
right
that's
now.
what he wants. What do you
Yeah,
mean
it's
he's
fine.
not?
It's fine. That man is not
Vinny,
happily married. We
But that's what he
let me
wants. That's what
let
he
me
signed up for.
okay. So let's try to align this thing, right? Both of your baby daddies were intentional with you. However, there is a problem that you also have to find, why did this guy's not marry me, right? This has something to do with what happened between you guys' relationships. The first relationship, you have to go back and find out what happened. What did I contribute and what did he contribute to the fallout? And on the second one, right? These are the things that you have to learn about yourself. However, these men, both of them, they were one gave you 6 years, the other one gave you 4 years. They were intentionally trying to date you on a daily basis. These men wanted to see you as their girlfriend, maybe, or maybe their wife at some point. I don't know. But I'm sure they wanted to see you every day because they gave you 6 years, the other one gave you 4 years. Now, this means to me, or this says to me, the way you carried yourself to this in front of these men, they seriously wanted to see you every day because of who you are and how you carry yourself and how you take care of yourself, regardless of your body type and all these other things that fall into the stereotype, right? They wanted you for you. Unfortunately, some of the things that between you and the first one, or between you and the second one, there were things that you had to iron out in you guys' relationships, right? I mean, in the first relationship and in the second relationship. That's what it is. But above and or rather away from your situation, this is what we are saying. As me, as Star, this is what I'm saying to you, my Vinny. Please listen to me. There is a man that will take care of you. You just have to figure out what made the first relationship fall apart and what made the second one fall apart, and then act on that one and try to grow at that one. It's very simple for you. However, a
Oh, I know
woman
what it
that is
was. The
dressed,
first guy was
yeah,
simply just
that's
abusive, and I was
very
very
good.
confused.
That's
The
very
second
nice.
guy, apparently, I was clingy. But guys, if I'm in love, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna smother
Yeah,
you
it's
with all the love
fine,
in the
but
world.
at least
Because if I'm not
it,
giving you my attention, who am I giving it to?
it's
But you
it's
just
But I've
good
also
that you are.
learned that you
Wait,
can't
guys,
make. I've also
Minash and
learned that
Polan,
you
please,
can't
guys.
I've also learned that you can't make one person your end all and be all, because you have multiple friends for multiple reasons. That's what I'm saying. With him, there is a mutual respect and an understanding. We just grew apart.
You know what I love about what you are saying is that these relationships taught you something, right? These men were intentional with you and you got to learn a few things about yourself. Now, as we move away from your situation, and I can't speak on your friend, yeah, well, there's so many things that I've heard that are red flags. Anyway, let me not go to that situation because I don't know it. Let's rather go to this one.
Wait.
I don't
Red
know the
flags.
situation.
That's a
Yeah, there are
guy.
red
Guys, he
flags.
wants to be there.
Listen, Listen, let me tell you right now, as a man, if Glow is my girlfriend, we are not leaving the house with her bum cheeks hanging out. She's my wife. She's not my friend. She's not my colleague or any other. She's my wife. She means something to me, and it's very valuable. She's not going to leave that house dressed like that. As a man, me, myself, and most men behave like that. However, that's why I don't want to go to the situation of your friend. But I want to go to this one. If you guys want to dress the way you want to dress, it is okay. In this time that we are living in, you are free to do anything that you want to do. It is okay. And there are extremes, I agree. There are creeps out there that will want to go as far as try to grape you. I understand. And those men should be dealt with, and harshly, right? Now, when you are dressed in a way that makes most men want to give you attention, to me, it seems like this lady likes validation and she lives on excitement. This is what it says to me. You like giving attention. And even if you are given attention by one man, it's still not enough, because you feel that you must, everywhere you go and you walk, everyone must turn and look at you, because you are the star of the show right now. Now, let me tell you what's going to happen. Most of these men are going to shoot their shots, right? Because you love this attention. You'll have about three or four men. You'll have about 3 or 4 men that you are constantly and actively speaking to on a daily basis. And chances are, out of the 4, 2 to 3 will actively smash. This is what's happening right now in this world that we are living in. And whether men behave badly or not, you are part of the problem. You allow men that behave badly to come and have their way with you, because we all know that if men are behaving badly, there are certain things that attract them, and you are part of the attraction, or your behavior is attracting bad behavior to you. And the bad behavior will find you and will interact with you and will excite you, give you the validation that you need, and make you feel that, yo, yeah, I'm the one. And every other man that is around watching you behave like this and watching you change men from time to time, we will always look at you as a pass-by. We will always, every time when we see you, you are just a fun thing to have, not a serious thing to have. I'll end at that one. Good night, guys.
Can I just come in?
Good night. No, wait, LT. You can't say good night. First of all, Star, you said that when women wear indecent, what we're looking for is attention. Or okay, fine. There are women that when they leave the house, when they dress up, they are looking for attention. It's not a monolith. Mara, some women when they dress up, they look at themselves in the mirror and be like, I look good. I like how I'm wearing. And then you thinking what you think women, when they dress up, they think about men. Isn't that your problem? Like, isn't that like a man problem, that you think that when women dress up in their houses, when they leave their house, they are thinking about you, men?
Close. Or you saying sometimes you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh yeah, my whole ass is hanging out of my shorts. Oh, very nice. What are you saying, Chloe?
I'm saying I look cute. My ass looks cute in this short.
That's beautiful, Chloe. Let me ask you. Can I ask one last question before I go?
Wait.
Can I ask one last question?
How do you define that?
Why is it every female that is taking pictures now and posting on Instagram showing their behind? Why is that?
Because their behind looks cute.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine, ne? Look cute, ne? Look cute, ne? Do it to the fullest of to the extent of your heart's desire. Do it when a Chloe, you'll get that.
I can hoe in my hometown and go to KZN and get married.
It is fine, but somewhere we know you.
Right? What you're saying.
Listen, Chloe, you can go to Durban.
People migrate.
You can go to Durban and be You can go to Durban and be married, it's fine. But where you come from, we know you as a whole. It will
Even
never
in
change.
Durban, sokunuka nala mawufika will sniff you out. Yes, maybe for 2-3 months you might keep it low key, but your true colors will always show.
No,
But then
that's the
that means
thing.
you'll never
That's the
go
thing.
back home with your
That's
husband.
the point Wendy was trying to make. That's the point Wendy was trying to make. She was trying to make a point that you guys shut her down. You were like, no. You were like, what did you say, Konjo, you guys? You said, no, that the man is miserable. The man is unhappy. She made a point, Oguchi. There is a woman that she's indecent. She doesn't wear appropriate, like you guys say, but she's married happily. And you guys said, no, the man is unhappy. You see,
You know, I got
you're
Can we,
so,
do
I
you,
don't get it.
Flo, do you want
It's
us to
so
go to
crazy to
to
me.
that relationship?
sit
Do you want us
around.
to go directly to that
No,
relationship?
guys, no, Star, there's no need. Can I just say
Yeah,
something?
you see, don't bring it up when I close, because that's why I ran away from it, because I don't know the story of this lady, and it becomes difficult for us to make up our minds on this
But you
story.
know the
That's
stories
why
as a
I
whole.
went away from it and I got to the one. Listen,
So,
Chloe,
Wolfpack,
this is what you need to understand. Me, I know you as a lady, right, when I Chloe. And I know for a fact, when I Chloe, that you are not going to leave your house with your cheeks hanging out. That one I know for a fact, right? And you've told us so many times that yes, when you are at home, you dress up in these things. And you also understand how men behave. And we all know how we behave, both women and men, right? Women are attracted to men that have resources and they are tall and they are masculine and they have 6 inches and all these other things. We don't cry foul about it. We understand where you guys coming from. And this is what we are telling you right now. If you dress in a way that attracts most bad men, you are going to get a bad outcome. It's
You know
simple
why
as
I
that.
want. You know why I won't wear a bum shot with my ass hanging out when I go to the mall. It's because of the fact that I know men are praised. They just look at you crazy and no, it's
yo,
the like
it's an
it's always
entire
it falls
evening.
down to the men.
It's
It's not
our
me.
entire evening, Natiklo. You are now educated. Ha ha. You know what, guys? Good night.
Yeah,
Enjoy
Wait,
your
wait.
wait.
Solomzi
No,
just
it's
said he
that's
has
the
7
reason.
inches. Glow.
No,
Glow.
but like you
Solomzi
guys.
just said he has 7 inches. Glow. Listen, Solomzi says he has 7 inches.
Well, we're talking about height, but
He
anyway,
just said it on the comments.
let me do this. Can
No,
I
but
just
star,
summarize,
listen. Okay.
guys? Can I just okay? So what we're hearing here kind of goes back to what I was saying, and the guys didn't want to admit it, but admitted it through the things that they said. So here, let me summarize it for you. I'm a man myself, and I know these things, and I've been there with women. We do not go to you, or rather, you will not become my wife purely based on what you dress like. Your dress code has nothing to do with where you end up in my life. What matters to me, or rather, let me take you through the steps. Bum shorts are out, you're looking good. I wink to my friend, we discuss who's gonna go, I go, I get your number. At that moment, you are nothing more than a one night stand. That's what's going through my mind, because I've got nothing else to go on. I am purely basing it on attraction, nothing else, because I've got nothing else to go on. What happens after that is once now we get into some sort of discussion and we start talking and all of this, I get more information about you. My intention is still to sleep with you. And eventually I might sleep with you. What determines what you become is what I find out about you. I might find that you have a great personality. I might find out actually you're a good person. I might find out more things about you as I interact with you. That's what determines what you become. Because whether we like it as men, as I said in the beginning, a woman can dress in many ways. You can't dress in one way. She might have those bum shorts, but she also has a long dress. Depending on the situation, she will determine how she dresses. If you happen to meet her with those bum shorts, that is not a determinant for her to not become your wife or for her to not become your girlfriend, because other issues come into play, and that is what makes a decision for you, not the bum shorts. Secondly, again, logically, if this was the case, women who are in church and are very devoted and all of these born again and all of these things, dress conservatively and all of that stuff, they get played. they get played by people at church as well. So again, if you look at reality of how things happen, what is being said here does not reflect this, right? So to make your life easier, just know, yes, you will get riffraff and all of these things, but that riffraff, spending more time with you, might actually realize that actually a good person, I want to turn you into a girlfriend, and is most time he spends with you might turn into a wife. The dress code does not determine what you become in my life. Hopefully everyone's clear about that.
You're saying in your life.
So you, how do you determine what someone becomes in your life? Because I asked this at the beginning. No, guys, you guys didn't want to answer me. So I'm summarizing for you on your behalf based on what was said.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to say that yes, what she wears does not truly determine like whether she'll be my wife or not. But then it also has to play into it because of, well, for one, I am African, Xhosa, so I believe that marriage also involves the community and the families that are involved. So I, for one, believe that I have to be part of the community and I have to live with the people. And if I feel like now people, or I'm going to be a conversation within the community because of how you choose to represent yourself, it's going to bother me. And someone had said it that once now you start becoming the conversation, it's going to start affecting me. And I feel like it's kind of crazy that we want to act like community does not have a play into how we see ourselves as people or how we move around in this life. Because there is no way that we can just ignore that part when we know that it's there.
Sure. To respond to you, that is secondary. That does not determine what she becomes in your life. Now, when she's something in your life, when she's your girlfriend, when she's your wife, now you have a discussion with
Can
her.
I ask you something? The girls that
and say, I'm unhappy with this, I don't like you doing this, and that becomes a discussion that can be agreed upon. Then she can change the way she dresses and all of that stuff, right? But I said fundamentally, primarily, what she wears does not determine what she becomes in your life. Not only that, if you caught her or you got her while she was wearing those bum shorts, there's a discussion to be had while in the relationship to say, okay, cool, there's this, there's compromise within that relationship, and that can move forward. So,
but then the women here have been saying that those compromises shouldn't be talked about.
Yeah, Glow said that if you found me in a bum shot, you must take me in a bum shot.
Then that's a decision point, right? To say that, okay, cool, you and me don't align.
No, I never said that.
And then that's what exactly happens. Then
then you walk away.
I never said family structure is destroyed. Now you're moving from one to the next.
Hold on.
Wait, I never said that.
Okay, what did you say, Glow? Sorry.
Let's just, guys, chill. There's no social structure, there's no society here. Two people. There's two people here. So you go up to her. The bum shorts don't determine if she becomes a girlfriend. She becomes a girlfriend. You have the discussion. Once having the discussion, she says, no, you can't change me. Then that is a decision point to say, okay, cool, we don't align. Thank you very much. Walk away. There's no society here. There's none of this.
I never said that anyway. I never said when you meet me with a bum shot, you whatever you just said.
No, I'm saying like when you're saying it as an argument, not you personally.
Yeah, I'm
not
saying.
What you.
I never said.
Didn't you say it as an argument, not you personally? Because most of the time you argue things that you don't like really follow.
No, I said I want to wear bum shorts going out of the house because of men are praise and creeps. That's what I said.
No, I thought. Okay, someone said that like, I think it was maybe we brands. She said that like, if a man finds me and asks me out when I'm wearing provocative clothing, he must now not try to change me. I think a lot of people.
And listen, you guys don't understand. Women know these things. Even if you find can you can you mute your mic? I'm echoing. Thank you. Listen, we have phases in life. We have teenagers. We have um just over like
Ma,
a young 20 something years, nyana, and then we have late 20s. We have phases, and we get married. We have children. Once I have children, let me say I have a child at 25 years old, right? I'm not gonna wear like the way I was wearing last year, the year before. You know why? Because I agree with you. When I want my child to look at me and say, okay, that's like I need to set an example to her. Even if when I'm like you cannot do certain things when you are when you are in a certain age, or when you are like when you have children, or it's not a blanket approach, right? So you guys are making it a blanket approach. If a person is wearing a bum short at the mall, she's probably at the phase where she can wear that.
Yeah, I think you're right. But also, I have to say, it's okay to wear a bum short, but then the ones that they're specifically talking about are the ones where, like, you're seeing everything now. That's what they're doing.
And when a
I think,
person is selling, they're selling. It's fine. There are people who sell. Right? Nowadays, there's the internet. I don't even need to wear a bum short and go to the mall. I can wear a bum short and take a picture on the internet. And when you DM me and I tell you I'm selling, that's it. There's no point of that.
oh man, the way we do. That's nice. That's tough, man.
Uh, Good evening, guys. Can I share my point of view?
Before, let me share my point of view first. I was here before you.
Okay.
Mine is a little bit different than bum shots. Bum shots, we cannot run away from the sexual aspect of it, because you can take a woman who's wearing bum shorts and tight clothes, and you can take a woman who's wearing traditional clothes, nothing on the top, like boobs out, but it's traditional. There's no lustfulness to the traditional, because we know it's tradition. You don't even have those sexual thoughts. You go to, hey, the boobs are out, what, because it's traditional. We see good to know it's the traditional attire, even though the boobs are out. Mara, this one with the bum shot, it goes to sexuality, because we have programmed ourselves from watching porn. This is how we view women when they're wearing like this. It's a sexual thing. So it's not fair to say, just because I'm wearing bum shorts, I'm wearing it for myself. Why are you not wearing your traditional? Traditional, you can have your boobies out. It's fine. We will not look at you as somehow. In fact, we'll even respect you for wearing like that. It's not like this bum short thing. Bum short goes with this thing of selling in the streets, of corn, of all these negative things we men have in our heads. That is programmed. Good to women like this are for the streets, and it's a negative. It's a negative. Women like this, it's positive, and it shows. You can ask any man here; they'll all agree. When you're wearing traditional, even though your boobs are out, you never go sexual.
Wait, so it's not about showing skin. Is that what you're saying? It's not
Yes,
about
it's not.
showing skin. It's
It's not
about how
about.
men. No, wait. It's not about showing skin. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
It's about the fact that the other person is wearing jean shorts and the other one is wearing, what's the thing that it's called in Zulu? What's that thing? That skirt. That skirt that just covers the front. There's a name for that.
Yeah, that thing. You're nearly that one.
So it's not about the jean shorts
No, it's
and
not
the
about.
and the Zulu thing. It's about.
what it represents.
Are you serious?
100%.
Wow.
Yes.
And
I said this before. Those clothes are the same clothes that the women in the strip clubs and the brothels wear. So when we see you all wearing those things, we automatically think of that. You've never gone to a brothel and seen a woman wearing traditional clothes. You've never seen that.
And to add to the point, and there's this thing of men trying to change you. Here's the thing women don't understand. I've once experienced it myself. I was walking with my girlfriend. She was wearing a very mini skirt. When I picked her up, I didn't notice the mini skirt. When we were walking in the mall, I was so embarrassed that this is my girl. We're walking in the mall and she has a mini skirt. I was so embarrassed. If she had tradition on, I would walk with my chest out. But because she had a mini skirt, I was like, ish, I should never allow myself to walk with her. I didn't even know that I have a problem with her wearing a mini skirt until we were amongst people, and I felt like this is embarrassing to myself. I should never allow this to happen again. You see, there's this ick we have when something belongs to us, and it portrays Bana Bastrat. Even though I know my girlfriend is a good person, but because she's wearing that, I couldn't. It was like, hey man, ish. No, man.
Mara, do you guys hear the flaw in what you're saying? Do you see the flaw? Like, okay, I'm wearing short jeans, and the other one is wearing the traditional short skirt, and we both are showing boobs, and you guys are saying the other boobs are more respectable because she's wearing traditional clothes, and the other boobs are sexual because she's wearing jean shorts. Like, do you understand how that sounds so flawed?
Okay, let's use modern.
It's flawed because of
terms.
both parties,
Think someone-
because of men and women.
We are the ones.
No,
that
it's flawed because of men. Like,
Our
it's,
says
you're literally
men are
saying
buying from women. Women allow men to make it flawed because they accept the money that comes with men that want those type of women.
we're not talking about money here. Let's
not
talk
it.
about it's like at the pool, right? So everything it boils down to how men actually. So
No.
at the pool, at the pool, right? At the pool setting. At the pool, we are all programmed where everyone has to be naked, partially naked, right? So when we're at the pool and we're all wearing our bikinis, nobody's gonna judge you and call you a hoe. So it all depends on where you are in society, at the mall.
My sister,
Is that what you're saying?
we literally just said those clothes, those ones that you tend to wear, represent or are similar to the ones that are worn by the women in a brothel. So those women in a brothel, what do? You know what they do. So when we see you dressing like them, we automatically think of you as doing the same thing or wanting the same thing they want. So when you
just to-
dress like them, knowing that we think of you like that, you're also putting fire into the same thing.
No, they're wearing like that because it's what is offered in the store. It's a specific outfit that says, okay, this is a line for brothels.
Oh my sister.
It's outfit.
But
it's
you know how
wait,
to
Do you
and
understand?
choose that one
wait,
specifically.
it's short. It's
Good
short.
question.
It's summer now. It's summer now. So I'm not
Globe.
supposed to wait. I'm not supposed to buy a short because in the brothel they wear shorts, even if it's spring and it's hot. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, boo. That's what
Globe,
we are
can I ask
saying.
you a question? Say you are walking in the street, right? There are two paths. In one path, there are three gentlemen chilling down in suits. They are just there chilling down doing nothing. And in another path, there are guys wearing, I don't know how to describe the outfit, but it's called pamsol. I don't know if you understand it. You understand? With those hats and Converse and Dickies kind of, in the wall. Which path are you going to take? There are two groups of men in two passages. You have to take one. Another one, there are three gentlemen sitting down there. They are both wearing suits. Another passage, there are still three men. But the difference now is the attire. Those three, they are wearing Marchesas, All Stars and the Dickies. And, even when they are standing and, that sideline standing, they are just standing there. So as a woman, which passage are you going to choose? This is based on their clothing.
I would first look at the shoes of the suit. If it's like a sharp nose that's giving pastor, I'm going with the Chuck Taylor guy.
Mm-hmm. Say they're wearing moccas, the sharp tails ones. Yes. Whichever one are you going to choose? Based on clothing.
They're wearing what?
They are wearing clean suits that look like very clean and honest. On the other side, it's men wearing Dickies, All Stars, leather jackets, and they have gold chains on.
I'm going with the gold chain.
Remove the gold chain, my brother. Don't put the gold chain. Why did you first say you are going with the suit if they have a different shoes?
Glow, can I just come in for a second, please? This doesn't make any sense. How are you comparing apples to oranges?
No. I'm comparing clothing here. I'm not even talking about character on it. I'm
But guys, Dickies and suits to shorts and long, like, let it make sense.
I wanted to make an analogy for you to understand.
No, wrong.
No,
You
they're,
are
ma- they're,
analogy.
they're
Wrong.
legacy.
Exactly
They're
off point.
legacy.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not going
Wait.
with what I was talking about.
Wait. Make that comparison with women. Make that comparison with women.
The comparison I'm trying to make here is that people are visual creatures.
No,
They
I'm
judge.
saying make that comparison.
I'm
Give me a
coming.
scenario.
I'm settling. Men and people in general, but since we are talking about men, are visual creatures. They judge on what they see. When I
I
see
don't want
you
you
in
to deflect.
when
I
when
know,
you
I
in
know,
bum
I know,
shorts,
I know men
I
are
see
visual
you.
creatures.
I
I
see
don't
you
want
in
that.
bum shorts,
No,
right?
wait. Don't
Uh-huh.
deflect. Don't go in
Okay.
circles.
Okay.
It,
Yes.
give me the same analogy that you just gave me with the dickies and the suits when it comes to
Okay.
women.
Let me put it to women, right? Say I'm in a new street and I see some decently dressed ladies, 3 ladies in another street in all the long dresses and covering, and then I'm seeing other ladies there. They are chilling and maybe smoking and
Why
short
you say
bums
smoking?
and the music they are playing out there is rowdy and they themselves are rowdy. You understand? So
Wow.
if I
Did
want
you
to
see
ask,
what you just did there? Did you see what you just did there? Did
I
you see
didn't.
what you just did there?
You're adding too
With
many
the
other
man,
things.
with the
You're
man,
adding
you
too
never
many
said
extra
anything
things.
about smoking.
Okay,
You never said. You know why you added smoking? You know why you added smoking? You
let me
added
remove
smoking
smoking.
because
Let me
smoking is
remove
a bad
smoking.
habit.
Let
You
me
added
remove
smoking.
smoking.
You're like the other ones are sitting there, they're not
Let
doing
me
anything,
let me
and the
remove
other ones
smoking,
are
right?
smoking.
Let me remove smoking. There are 2 groups of ladies.
Bro,
I'm
you
new
want to
in this
win.
environment. I
You want
want
to
to
win.
ask for direction. The ladies who are dressed more modestly to me, they will appear to be more trustworthy than those others. You understand?
Okay, let me give you this analogy then. There's women at the corner there's women at the corner wearing Zulu wearing those being naked on the boobs and wearing those things that leave the bum, and there's also women on the corner wearing long dresses. Who are you going for?
Long dresses.
Oh, so the traditional people are still indecent.
No,
Question. Most traditions, when they wear those things, is either for performance or not. They don't wear them for
we
going
are
around.
basing your analogy, Akir.
Yeah, I'm coming to this,
Picking,
madam.
Akir.
Yes.
You're picking a lane. Pick a lane.
Yes. They are indecent. Why do you want to go in the street because it's tradition? You said because it's tradition is okay. If
Ah,
it's
my
yeah,
brother.
I don't
well, let's.
understand.
This man
We're not even
is not
talking. I
speaking
think.
for.
Dressed is
Wait,
dressed.
wait.
Rest, Abakwe, rest.
Born. These
Ambabwe.
things is mostly
Rest,
dependent
Abakwe, rest.
on.
You have
That's not where the
Can I
conversation
finish?
was going.
Can
The
we have
conversation was not even going there.
can we have a
Ambabwe.
mature conversation?
What we're talking about, what my brother at the bottom was talking about was to say that certain dressing is subscribed to a certain thing at a certain place. For example, Glow was talking about at the pool. If you're wearing a bikini at the pool, it won't be seen as indecent. In fact, someone wearing a bomber jacket and full-on clothes with a beanie at the pool, someone might be wondering, "Person okay?" But if you find wearing a bikini in a mall, that doesn't make any sense.
But
So
if
I
you're wearing
yeah,
flip flops, wait. if you're wearing flip-flops and shorts in the middle of summer when it's hot, is it indecent?
No, there's no problem with wearing shorts. Neither
Thank
these guys
you.
were busy. These guys were being explicit about the shorts showing something. That's what they were
Yes,
trying to.
yes,
But
you're
it's the
leaving that part
short.
out.
It's a bum short. It's sold in the
No,
store. It's
no,
called a bum
no,
short
but
because it
Why
leaves
did you
out
choose
hair.
that one? There are other shorts that don't show bums. Why did you choose those ones?
no. But Glow, you also have to admit that.
Because my butt it can be shown.
Ah,
It's indecent.
manje uyabona ukuthi udlala ngathi Glow.
It's clean enough to be shown to the
Manje
public.
singayifuni-ke
So,
Glow.
Glow, now you play with us now.
I
Glow.
told
Be
you,
serious.
I told you, gentlemen, you won't win. She
no, what I'm
deflected the
saying,
very
my
first
point is,
question.
at the store when they
You're
sell
not
these
gonna
shorts,
win.
at the store when they sell these shorts, they're selling them for like now they're all over the stores. I'm even about to go buy 4 or 5 of them because it's spring,
but
it's summer, it's hot. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go to the store and be buying formal pants because I want to go to the mall and it's hot. It's hot out here. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna be sweating because somebody's son is saying it's indecent for me to wear something that is appropriate in the summertime.
No, and Glow, and I agree with you. But
Can
not all
I
bum
say
shorts
this?
show things.
Can I say this? That look, you can buy, ladies. You can wear how you say that you feel comfortable, the way you say you feel comfortable, as many as you can. But I think I don't know why gentlemen are not saying this. That we are the ones that make you we make up the whole thing. We decide how we make out of you. I don't know if I'm putting it correct. We are the ones. Look how you made an example by bringing up the the cultural or the Zulu, how they dress, and then you try to compare it with the bum shorts. Fair enough, they almost look similar. Actually, they could look similar, but we are the ones that make the whole thing up. We are the ones that decide what we decide on you. I understand you doing it for yourself, but Tina, when we approach you, we have already concluded in our minds. Or even if we don't approach you, we have already concluded. If you are my girl, you dress like that, I've already concluded in my mind. 90% of the time, men don't tell you. We're not going to tell you because we know what you're going to say. But you can dress the way you dress, but we make up the whole thing in our mind to say, okay, this is what I'm dealing with. And then it ends there.
You know
So
what I
we are
love
the ones
about
that decide to make it up.
you know what I love about the judgment from men of bum short is because even if they find a woman that wears long dresses, at the end of the day, if the person is gonna treat you how they're gonna treat you, it's not about the dress. That's what I think LT was talking about. If I'm wearing a bum short, because in my mind, I'm wearing it because I'm wearing it because it's hot. In my mind, I'm not wearing it to sell. I'm a good person. I'm wearing it because it's hot, and I'm wearing flip flops, and I just want to go buy iced tea at McDonald's or something. I can walk there from my estate, and I can walk to McDonald's and buy. And I chose to wear a short and then go there and buy it, and I bump into you, and you just like you're wearing a short, so I like this one is a whole, and I literally just was like, okay, what can I wear to go to the to McDonald's there and buy a Sunday? But you are going to find that one that's wearing a long dress because a personality and a person's meanness or a person's love or whatever goes by how they dress. That's what I'm hearing from this man on the panel, not how a person.
No, intentions. The intentions. My intentions when I approach you, they all lie on that. My intentions. You see, that's I think when you are saying love, now I'm saying intentions. Maybe in the
Okay,
long
so
run,
you're saying to me,
when I'm with you, I'll realize, oh, okay, you're not that person.
so what you're saying is when
Yeah,
a
you can
person is
ask.
wearing shorts, when a person is wearing a short thing, your intentions when you're coming is not long term, but then when a person is wearing a long dress, your intention when you approach them is you are thinking about long term. Is that what I'm hearing from
Okay,
you?
my answer is that every time when a man approaches a woman, let me put it this way. Whenever a man approaches a woman, she puts her in these two categories. Every time. It doesn't matter. Every time. But it's quick for her to put her on one, which is the one of palm shots. Every time,
You still didn't answer my
whenever a man
question.
approaches,
Let me
You are
just tell
going,
you.
you know, you are going
I'm
in
answering
circles.
you. I'm doing
Answer
what you
the
did.
question.
They asked you a question, you
Neo,
didn't
can I
answer.
just
Now I'm
answer?
answering you.
Neo,
Listen
can
to
I
what I'm
just
saying.
answer?
I'm saying whenever we approach you, you are the one who put yourself in one of the two categories.
Neo,
I
can I
didn't
just answer?
put myself anywhere. I just
Ma'am,
went to buy ice cream at McDonald's. I didn't put myself anywhere. What are you saying?
so what you were saying about
Of all your clothes,
the clothing not being
nothing besides
detrimental or Abakwe, can I
which
please
is
talk?
better.
What you're saying about clothing not being detrimental into how I see you as a wife or not is true to an extent. And it gets affected by us having the ability to get what we want from you without having to actually commit or be held accountable for it. So with that, I'm saying that,
What?
yeah, like we may say that how you dress affects like if we want to marry you or not, or how we see you when we want to approach you. But then if we still get what we want, there's a big chance that we might not want to marry you because we've gotten what we want. Which is why the ladies that wear the long dresses still get cheated on, because the man got to get what he wanted without having to actually be held accountable by maybe terms of a marriage. That's what I'm saying.
So it's not about the dress. Yes, we're going somewhere here. Now we're going somewhere. It's not about the dressing. It's about men, the intention of them coming to you and smashing if they want to pass. Men will do whatever they want. It doesn't matter even if you wear a bomber
No,
jacket in the
that's
middle
not
of
true.
summer. Wait, it doesn't matter even if you wear a bomber jacket in the middle of summer and walk around with the Bible, okay? If you have a trashy personality, the men will go. If you meet me on the street and I give you my number and I was wearing bum short, and we start talking on the phone and you realize, oh, no, this person is not the bum shot type of person that I was thinking. You are more likely to date me not because I was wearing a bum shot, because of my personality. So you guys saying, or when we come to you and say, no, you can come to me because I'm wearing a bum shot. That's 9 out of 10 people come to me because of that, or come to any other girl because of that. But at the end of the day, it's personality that keeps a man. It's your traits that keeps a man. You understand what I'm saying? It's
And
not
your
about the
purity.
long dress.
And your purity is also
Maradro.
important.
I heard a man say yes.
No, but Maradro, you know the dangerous thing that you're doing. You're telling the truth, ne? But you're telling it in the wrong way because you're misleading people.
I'm telling them.
No, yeah, but you're misleading. You know why I'm
It's
saying
not
you're
true.
misleading? You and LT, you do this thing of saying, yes, we care about personality, we care about how you treat us, we care how about how you. Mara, like you said it yourself, people go through stages. Men go through stages also. There's a stage where you just want to sleep around. There's a stage where you want to be serious. The problem with bump shots, you're going to be approached by people that at the stage of sleeping around, even if your personality is right, it will not matter because that person is at that stage of sleeping around. There's nothing about wearing properly. You're gonna find someone when he's done with sleeping around, he's at the stage of being serious. He'll only want to go to people that he'll think there's a future here. So the chances are higher when you are doing what you are wearing properly. That's why I'm saying you're misleading, because the chances of you getting a proper person, even though you have a nice personality, are very low with the bum shot.
No. So let me tell you something about you men. And I'm a woman. Let me tell you about you men. Men like to chase. If I'm wearing a bum short and you ask for my number on the street and I say no, you will probably go rate is like 10 minutes. You will follow me there, and you. The more I give you grief, the more you want. It's no longer about the bum shot. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It's with you men. It's no longer about the bum shot. It's about the fact that this person, it's giving. Even if the long dress girl or the bomber jacket girl, she's easy, and you're like, you guys like to chase. You don't like easy stuff. You can sit here and say, no, it's easy, we smash and pass. You don't like those kind of things.
Okay, from what you're
If you
saying,
guys
no.
are finished with the
Okay, I
back and
I
forth,
just
can
wanted
I
to
please
respond.
just say something quickly and get down, then you can carry on?
Okay.
If that's okay with you guys, is that okay?
Problem, my sister.
Thank you. So, just to add on to this conversation, I think we're sitting with a huge problem, even a bigger problem than what we thought we had. If our men's mindsets are this bad, looking at women with the type of clothing they're wearing and thinking that it's okay to be sexualizing it. So my question is, how do you feel about the likes of Beyonce and Tyler and a lot of other women artists that dress the way they dress? And when you were saying that when the Itumbi wears the cultural clothing, you respect that. So what you're saying is you respect the tradition, you don't respect the woman. Because if you can use a woman in a bum shorts or in a lesser clothing attire as a sexual object, and you're looking at somebody that is bare-chested and still give that person the grace, but the woman that's clothed, but not to your satisfaction, you judge her and you call her names and she's now arousing you, and it doesn't make sense, guys. It doesn't make sense, because at the end of the day, when you're going to a beach, there are men that run around there in these jockeys and things like that. What are women supposed to say? And when you're on the beach with women, you don't get aroused. So why is it that a certain short item is making you feel the way you do? You need to get your minds out of the gutter and stop wanting to control women. That's the bottom line. Because these things are designed and made for women to wear, to buy and to wear. They're not walking around flashing nudity all around and things like that. So respect them. And the best part is, you men marry up women that are dressed from collar to toe. And the minute you're married to them, you're going to cheat with the same women that you put down because they're wearing bum shorts. So let it make sense. Thanks. That's all I wanted to say.
No, they will say that
Thank you.
they have a right to cheat on those. They will say that they have a right to cheat on those ladies because those ladies are wearing bum shorts. You can never win with this man, because at the end of the day, they will always find an excuse on their own behavior, their own way of thinking. Every one of those people that you mentioned, the beach, the pool, whatever, everybody's showing skin. The cultural people, everybody's showing skin, but they somehow a certain type of clothing is what's making them not respect you. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, no, it's scary. Like somebody says in the comments, gentle, I think it's gentle, somebody, men don't walk around with speedos at Mainland. I would hope not, because really.
The purity of mankind is at the hands of women.
But honestly,
If women don't allow us to sleep with them for free, then there won't be this thing of me getting married and then cheating with another woman, because that same woman will not allow me to get with her for free. I have to get married to her for me to get her. So y'all, to a certain extent, allow us to sleep with y'all for free, whether you're not wearing palm shorts or you are, but then you allow it. And then there are those that don't allow it, and then we